Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's DJ Scottie with Karina in the house. It's her last day.
Morning.
Thank God.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, I can't wait to leave.
So INS found you?
I think
No.
she's going to go. You know, here's what I think. She spends 2 weeks here. She has to go have recovery in Marietta for a week. And then that's kind of the mid-transition to take her back home. It's like having the flu and being like put in an isolation unit to hopefully get some antibiotics and stuff ran through her system to recondition her back to normal society in Germany.
Like that's never going to happen.
Reconditioned back to normal society in Germany. What would that be?
She's going to get back there and go, Mom,
yeah,
please never do that. I think
never let me go.
Yeah. I think next year I'm going to help go recondition the pyramids in the hot desert. It would have to be better.
Or
No.
Yeah, it felt like a hot desert last night in the house.
there's
Sure
a
did.
lot of things we don't need to know about.
Yeah, I don't need to
air
know.
went out
I don't
in the
need to know
house.
about you being hot and dry at the same time, Stephanie, you weirdo.
Oh
my God.
It went there.
The air conditioning, the central air.
She's
went
been
out in
waiting
the
to say
house.
that, by the way.
Early
No, I
menopause.
mean-
No, I'm just laughing because as soon as we're talking about Karina, you want to talk about your air conditioner. Stephanie, let's talk about your air conditioner.
Well, you said something about conditioning in the desert, and it felt like a desert last night.
I know this might write this down because this is about as retarded as the I got a pretty butthole. We're having one conversation and Stephanie just
Whatever.
jumps in with whatever.
Whatever.
Early menopause is linked to higher heart disease.
So how about the iPhones go on sale today? But guess what? A normal person can't go in and buy one.
Already
They said
sold out.
no walk-ins will get a phone today.
Yep.
That all the phones they have such a. I think they do this every year. What do they go? We have a small inventory. Well, let me get this right. We've learned from the first iPod that when they go on sale, they sell fast. We've learned when it comes to the first iPhone, when it comes to the 4 to the 5. Wait. The 4, the 4S, the 5, the 5S, the 6, the 6 Plus, the 6 Plus X, the 6. I think by now we should have realized you needed to make 14 million and be done with it. I'm just blown away at the fact that they're not prepared for this. You know they're going to sell. People like me will buy the phones.
They
already know that.
are. They're just saying, you know.
Yeah,
No,
they're just trying to
no,
screw you.
No, they were on TV. Apple was on TV last night, and they said they're sold out.
Yeah.
They're done.
Wow.
They're all sold out. Apple stock rose 11%, which is huge.
And you know I got stock in Apple, baby. I love Apple.
Yeah,
It's
Apple
never
stock.
going to go down. I
Yeah.
mean, no. And at least I'm not stocking Samsung. And we'll go deal with the Samsung thing in just a second. But
I love
you know,
it.
and people, okay, so some people are going, why would you buy the new iPhone when it's really not different? And I'm like, but for the business I'm in, if I'm going to get a little more battery life, then it's a sold for me. If I'm going to get a better camera and better sound, that's a sell for me. I need that.
Right. I mean, and
For normal people, maybe you don't need that, but for me, I need it because it's what I do.
I don't need it.
You just need a phone with a camera.
I don't need it either.
Mike has a drum roll going.
Oh, you mean
just
for all those selfies?
Well, his phone, I think his phone had a stroke. That's why one side of it looks melted.
You know, they did say that people over 50, 55 age in our country are not getting as much exercise as they should. So I think my phone might fall into that category.
I think it's just fallen a few times. It's
You can't
just
get up.
damn. That phone sucks, dude.
Sometimes-
We need to actually have a little charity to give Mike a new flip phone, one he can answer.
I could do a little
get an
Facebook
Obama phone.
fundraiser. I was researching that for American Family, and I found this place where you can do Facebook fundraising.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Yeah, man.
You just go buy a phone.
No,
Don't pay a hooker one night and get you a phone.
listen.
Over 2 nights.
There are times.
Or 2 nights.
There are
I
times
mean-
that I turn my phone off, and that's
As cheap as his hookers are for a new phone,
It's-
he might have to give up a week of no hookers.
Why? God.
You think he could do that?
No.
Wait.
Neither. Yeah.
Am I in this
neither.
conversation?
You see where his priorities are, right? A
They're
new
my
phone
hookers.
or a hooker.
Get this. I have to turn my phone off to charge it up at night because
It's that big of a piece of crap.
It won't take a charge at night. Sometimes I turn it on in the morning and you know what it says?
Giggle.
Not now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, come on.
Plug me
turn
back
on.
in.
Yeah.
Sounds like an old Chevy truck trying to crank in the morning. I just shake my head. I
love my phone. I have an intimate relationship with it.
That's why you keep it, right?
I do.
Is it an Obama phone?
No. Are Obama phones smartphones or flip phones? I don't know. Are they? Everybody got real quiet. What? Why is the German looking at me weird? In our country, if you don't want to pay for a phone, you can just fill out some paperwork and they'll give you a phone. Yeah, great.
The Obama phone that I have, it's just a it's not even a smartphone. It's like a 3G phone.
If it's from Obama, there's nothing smart about that phone.
She crinkled up her nose. It's like a 3G phone.
You know, it's supposed to be just for an emergency. That's all it's supposed to be.
That's what
for.
it is. Yeah, that's exactly what.
Oh, is it?
I mean, that's all it's supposed to be for.
I mean, it has texting and it has calling.
Oh, okay. So you can use it like a regular.
Yeah, but it's not what the intent was supposed to be for.
And you can go on the internet. You can go on the Facebook.
I can go Facebooking and looking at Pornhub on
those phones. Should be like the old
Pornhub.
Firefly that only gives like 4 numbers that it can dial. I think it's extremely sad in America when we're having to give people phones.
I need an Obama phone.
I'm so pissed about our government right now. It's pathetic.
You can't. There are certain, because I found out there's different companies that give them out, not just track.
And I hope when his dad and when his dumb ass gets out of office, they repo all them phones.
No, they'll just call them Trump pets.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, you can.
It's insane. This stupid ass president of ours is just insane.
Okay.
You can actually get if you get with the right company, you can actually get a smartphone that's touchscreen and
oh
all
yeah,
that.
because that's what
and it's
pissy poor people needs, a bunch of free stuff.
Him.
Oh, I'm doing it later.
But you only get like 500 minutes a month.
Please.
That I mean, that's it.
Do you realize how many prank calls I can make? I'm going to keep my phone.
problem is there's so many poor people, truly poor people that need certain things, and then there's the other people that we watch walking around with their Gucci bags and their Obama phones, and that disgusts me.
I think it would be a good way for me to taunt people that are poor if I had an Obama phone, because I can hold it up and go neener neener neener, or
itchy butt,
itchy butt, itchy butt, itchy butt, itchy butt. It sounds like a Japanese soup.
Probably tastes
I'll
like
have
one
a bowl of itchy butt.
butt.
And 2 egg rolls, please.
Wouldn't a bowl of itchy butt be like a toilet bowl?
That's a good point. A public toilet. A public toilet.
Just point out the obvious there, Captain Obvious.
Itchy butt. Those things can jump.
And it would be a public restroom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Public
toilet.
Public restroom.
Public toilet.
Or a porta-john.
A public porta-john where people can mess around in, like you were talking about.
I'm telling you, you can go down that one, man. That was big enough. I'm surprised a homeless guy hadn't set up a cot in there.
There might be a whole family living in there.
A couple Mexicans.
Can you get a wheelchair in there? Is that why it's so big?
It's for.
Yeah. All right. I've heard of those things. I've never seen one, but okay. So
Stephanie would say they got it made now because they got a big bathroom.
So what about the
Supposedly some of them
7?
have sinks in them too. Supposedly, Travis.
She would know.
That's disgusting.
No, Travis has told me that.
Why are my hands turning blue? Because you're not using the bottom part as a sink.
That's right.
That's disgusting.
What the short people use.
Yeah, there's chunky things in the sink.
It's a loofah sponge.
Immediately.
Only steak.
Now I know why them people from Pakistan smell so bad. Immediately stop using the power down, the recalled Galaxy Note 7.
Man, I love the fact that they said there's hundreds of these things that have bursted into flames. They show a guy at a store and his did it. I mean, the girl in the purse. No, I haven't seen the car.
The car blew up. The guy, it started on
Why have they
fire.
just not done a recall and just take these phones back?
now they're
The
starting to-
airline's like, you can't use them.
What are those
Yeah.
memes, whatever the hell, how do you ever pronounce it? But there's one of two guys in like Iraq, and they're in the desert, and the guy's going, throw a grenade. He goes, I don't have any. He goes, well, throw your Samson. And instead of a grenade in his hands, he's got the tablet and he's throwing it. Oh man.
Yeah, but I thought it was just this galaxy that's the problem. This
just-
one galaxy. Is it 7? I think it's the whatever the latest one.
Notebook 7.
No. And you know what's really funny is I was just about to, because this one, tablets are good for about 2
Yeah, but it's
years.
not the tablet. It's a phone that's
Yeah,
doing
it's
it.
a
I
phone.
know. I found out, and I don't like the new phones. I think we've already covered this.
Well, I mean, you are only qualified to use a rotary phone.
But I think our tablets are going to become our phones real soon. Real soon.
They
Can you
have
imagine me
phones now?
holding this?
Yeah.
Hello?
It'll be
I mean, look,
Bluetooth.
because it's in a black case, you
Yeah.
can see it. But here's my iPad Pro.
Yeah.
Huh? What'd you say?
wait, hold it up. Please dial.
Me holding
1
this is
if
like
you like-
Zaylee with my 7 Plus or my 6 Plus.
It'll
I
be-
will have the 7 Plus in a couple of weeks.
It'll be Bluetooth. You know that. Everything's going Bluetooth.
I said that in the beginning. I said to my wife that I would have bought the Note, not the Note, but the iPad Air.
Mhm.
Because it's an in-between. It's a little bigger than my 7, not quite as big as an iPad. I said I would buy that and use that with a Bluetooth if
Now,
at all possible.
Didn't the Apples, and I don't know Apple, didn't the Apples when they first came out have a phone capability? Or was that just
no, they
internet
have the
capability?
cellular connection.
Okay.
Like my iPad has a cell number, but
Really?
you don't use it as a phone. But
It's
that's
for
how.
internet.
But you can FaceTime with it,
Huh.
but you don't use it as a phone. I've actually considered seeing if they make an app. I haven't tried it yet to
Yeah.
see if because you just have to treat it as you'd have to use it as speakerphone or with a Bluetooth.
Yeah, man.
But I have cellular signal. I just don't know that they give you talk. I think it's just
Right.
strictly data. But that's a good question that probably would go ask the AT&T people.
That I think because talk would be easier than data. The talk capability is easier than data. Data is all compression and all this other stuff, and it's got to have so much.
Because if you were
behind it.
driving, you could just hit speaker and talk while
I
you're
know,
driving.
isn't that awesome? I don't know, man. Sounds like a plan to me. I got my little. I figured out my little solar charger thing for my electronics. My personal electronics. Do you remember when we called these PDAs?
Yeah, that was back when they were though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
that was like
How
the
come
blue-
nobody started a mobile
Blackberries
device?
or
I
whatever.
hate that.
Right.
Where's your mobile device? Well, currently my woohoo is transmitting through a smart app to the company. Did y'all hear about that one?
No.
There is a female personal massage device. Was that good?
Oh,
Yes, that's
yeah,
the correct way to say it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that you can
When you
control
get
with your
it,
cell
you
phone.
can control it, yeah.
control it through your cell phone. Well, what they didn't know was through Wi-Fi, it reports back to the company and establishes a folder on you and how much usage.
Cool.
Does it take
Huge.
pictures?
Violation of your
Huge
privacy, but it's
violation of
cool.
privacy. Yeah. But when you hit that
Susie
button,
Homemaker must have an addiction.
I wonder if you get like a Groupon if you if you use it more.
Well, you call Rabbit and go, I would like to report a misfunction here. This thing is not working properly. And they're like, ma'am, this thing only has a 13,000-mile warranty on it. And apparently it's not a Goodyear tire and you've worn it slap out.
Can you locate it if it's missing?
Yeah. Ma'am, it's apparently in your 13-year-old daughter's room.
Uh-oh. Has she been using it? Yeah, a lot more than you.
Oh wow!
Apparently with her father. Oh, okay. So now my
Yeah, it's in your
tablet-
husband's briefcase.
Down low. Okay, so my tablet, now if you try to do the security thing, either the fingerprint or the little pattern, if you try to do it 3 times incorrect, it takes a picture of you.
Yep.
Did y'all do this? It
Yep.
takes a picture of you and it sends it to my phone. Now,
Wow.
I don't have the thing where I could locate it, but it does take a picture. So
Yeah, we
does
don't have
anybody do
that.
the locate thing?
Well, the locate thing for like my Apple stuff is really, really good. My daughter was helping a boy she was dating years ago. He was moving out of the Oxford College and they were carrying their last box from the dorm downstairs. and she left her phone sitting on the dresser in the dorm room.
Mm.
Well, somebody saw them going down to the car and actually thought they were done. So they broke into the dorm room. Well, guess what? My daughter's phone was there. So when my daughter walks back up, the phone's missing.
Oh.
I mean, it'd only been 10 minutes, right? So they come back up, the phone's missing. She takes her boyfriend's phone and signs into her boyfriend's phone with her Apple ID. And they actually got in the car and was driving down the road following her phone. They followed the guy to the liquor store. They followed him back to Oxford College's library. And at this point, the guy realizes somebody's following him. Well, by then, they've already called me. They've already called the police. He walks into the bathroom and throws it in the trash and walks out. So then
I hate criminals.
That's how they found it. But the Apple ID Find My Phone works so precisely that's how they found it. I mean, it is what it is.
Wow. Now, you know,
bad thing is there ways around it. It's the bad thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you turn the phone off, then
yeah, it's not.
So Apple needs to figure out a way to make that an overriding thing. So if I was to turn it on, whether the phone's off or not, it automatically turns on. That's just my opinion.
Well, you know,
there has to be a program that can be written to do that.
There,
would think with his.
I'm going to tell you this, but look, I've never seen it done, but I do know people that say it can be done. Is if my tablet, let's say, is turned off and sitting here, that they can turn it on through my IP address, your IP address, all that other stuff. They can turn on the listening part of it, and they can turn on the video part of it without me knowing. Anything.
Well, you notice, have y'all ever noticed that I got a piece of tape over the webcam on this laptop? Because for years I've heard people say that people can do that.
I've never seen it done, but I have heard more than once, not by like Snowden, by way of the movies.
Because I figured you listening to my anything is one thing, but you having visual anything is totally different.
Yahoo used to have a way to call, you know, a long time ago.
Yeah.
And when I was working at the bowling center, Steph, my office was upstairs and I had a couple of computers up there. I used to log on to Yahoo and then minimize it.
Right.
Then put the screensaver up. And when I was at home, I could listen to who was in my office.
That's one reason I put that piece of tape on there. Because at one time I had Yahoo Messenger on here and somehow or another, when it was in my other house, it was on, apparently running in the background, and I didn't know. And a person I know had, I guess if you call it or word it as their Yahoo Messenger called mine. Regardless, it was on. When I come walking into my bedroom, I hear hello, and I hear them say, "Hey, I see you now," and I'm like, "What the hell's going on here?" So that's when I put the piece of tape on and said, "You know what? I'll never have a webcam where it can run like that."
Isn't that weird?
I had heard that the Connect with the Xbox 360s, that people could turn them on and look what's going on in your house.
Tubby said you can still track some of this stuff when it's turned off.
You know what? These game systems, are so vague. Okay. I mean, we have all the technology in the world in this tablet and phones, not me, but you guys. But those game systems are so freaking vague. They are so freaking easy to hack.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say they can hack them.
Yeah, because the Xbox One, you know, we have an Xbox One, and you can actually set it to where it picks up on your voice. Like you walk into the room and you say Xbox on.
Yeah.
And it'll automatically come on.
Yeah.
And then you say like, because you know you can get on Facebook, you can get on all
anything.
Those, all of that,
and there's
with it.
No security whatsoever. Really.
And you say Xbox open Facebook.
Yep. And they'll do it.
And it picks it, and it's so funny. Travis and I were playing. We were playing a game. It was one of the pool games, and we kept hearing. And this was when we first got it, and we kept hearing somebody cough because we were playing out in the Xbox Live. And so we didn't know the person that we were playing.
Right.
And we kept hearing something that sounded like somebody coughing. And we're like, where is that coming from? And we could not figure out what was going on. And then I started saying, hello. And then
fire, smoke detector.
no, this is when we were in the old house. So,
That one wasn't haunted by smoke detectors.
no, it wasn't haunted by smoke. But anyways, I put the headphone in that came with the system, and so then I started talking into it, saying hello, and the guy says, "Yeah." I was like,
What the hell?
Okay, you can hear us? And he said, I can hear y'all now. I was like, okay, have you been coughing by chance? And he said, yeah, I'm getting over a cold. And I was like, wow, because we could hear you coughing, but we couldn't figure out where it was coming from. And it has a microphone, and the actual Connect.
Yeah.
You can talk into the actual Connect, and
Yeah.
it's the microphone.
Well,
And
before I went to Afghanistan, I was living with my nephew because, I mean, everything was packed up. I was getting ready to go. And we used to play Xbox all the time. And we started a whole group of people playing all over the world. And we'd all get together in the afternoon and we'd play this Rainbow Six game, right? Vegas 2.
yeah,
All right. So what happened was we all started getting to know each other and we stopped playing the game. And we would all sit on this stupid thing because, you know, Xbox was really the first controller you could walk around with,
yes,
you know, completely wires with a headset. And, oh, my God, we would sit there until, you know, Friday night, time to go to bed, sitting there yapping with each other, not playing the game. But, you know, you had to be like in the lobby, the room of it. So we were tying it up. But we're using it as a
communication.
what do they used to call those chat line type thing?
The chat room.
And people would come in, they'd go, I gotta go down to the store. They'd leave for a little bit, come back. What y'all talking about? So and so just OD'd on heroin, you know, and all this other stuff. So it was hilarious, man. And I used to always go, because you know what, my nephew was such a knucklehead. I hope he's listening. Because I would go for my controller would die out and I'd go, hold on, I got to switch controllers, and I couldn't find the other controller, his controller. So I never looked in the normal places, like in the chair or on the sofa or in his bedroom. I would look in places like on top of the water heater, in the dryer. And I swear I couldn't find it for like 2 days. My son finds it, Max. Guess where it was? Refrigerator. Inside the refrigerator. So I asked him, he's super duper smart. So I said, does that help the batteries or something? He's like, no, I just set it in there. That's what happens. Hey, I got a big old article right here about the Note 7. And basically, did you know it was one of those type of things you could charge by just setting on stuff?
No.
I didn't know that either. I thought it had to be hooked up.
Yeah, I was going to say, normally that takes a special battery that you have to purchase separately.
Yeah, this thing has that little pad that you put on. You know, they really haven't got this down yet.
Yeah, they hadn't got it figured out.
That's probably why it's
So I was going to say, maybe that's your problem.
Yeah. So apparently they're saying once it gets to a full charge, you have got to stop charging it.
Huh.
Duh.
Okay. Yeah.
Why not put a little thing on there that says, hey, I'm charged? How about that? How about it says, hey, I'm charged, and it stops the charging thing. You would think, right? All right. So this is how big companies deflect. This is how big companies point the finger at somebody else. Much like the infamous exploding hoverboards. They are comparing this to why the hover. You know what? People make me sick sometimes. Just accept freaking responsibility.
Why? We are a bunch of pussies in this world. We don't have to.
The P word.
We don't have to admit to nothing. We're not expected to stand for a pledge. We're not expected to do the right thing. We're not expected to have to pay for our own phone. We're not expected to pay for our own health care. Hell, for that matter, we're not even expected to have a job anymore.
Or what about those that not even expected to pay for their own houses?
Hey, look, it's 8:00. I know, but real quick, have you ever seen how many people don't stand up on the Senate floor?
That's why it was next when we come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm pissed about all this Pledge of Allegiance stuff, and so everybody hang tight. We'll be right back.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, because I was asking Scottie.
Who knows? You probably don't have to in the Army anymore. Okay, so there's like a huge.
What about it? You're not invited. So then it doesn't apply to you. Plus, you're not going to show up anyways.
The movie.
Are you really wanting to go tomorrow? Hopefully, Steve will drive his truck. That way I don't have to drive.
Oh, I thought you were taking the bus.
No, there's nowhere to park down there.
Ed and Conyers Craft Beer Festival and Rockdale to be tested. Harold. Uh-oh, she's dressed like a.
On the next break.
Ever stop for crossing? Beautiful moon last night.
I probably should have. There's some beautiful moons right there. Is that not cute?
Little bitty bite.
Those make me sleepy. And we're back. So you brought up the Senate. I am still, I mean, to this day, I'm still arguing with people because people still don't listen. They keep saying these words. Well, it's a free America and everybody has their right to their opinion. Not when you're paid by somebody else. Unless you happen to have a job like mine, you don't get to speak your opinion when you're working for the man.
Working for the man.
When you're working at McDonald's, you can't tell the woman on the other side of the counter she has an ugly wig. I don't care if it's your opinion or not. You don't get to do that. When you're working for somebody else, when you're playing football and you're getting paid to sit on that field, you keep your mouth shut and do what's required to do. When you're working in customer service and somebody's complaining on the other side of the phone, keep your damn mouth shut and do your job. When you're working on somebody's car and you don't like what they have to say, you're getting paid. You keep your mouth shut and do what you got to do. Unless you're the owner of the company and you choose to do something. But when you're an employee by somebody else, when you're at work, your personal opinion is worth the turd going down the toilet. That's what your opinion is worth. A turd. That's all it's worth. It's not valid. So this lady who's working for the government,
Mhm.
and her dumb ass doesn't want to stand up during the pledge, they should fire her right now.
That's the biggest slap in the face that you could ever imagine, because
Yeah.
she's supposed to be representing
Missouri.
representing hundreds, thousands of people.
Missouri.
So is this who they want to
I guess so.
to represent them?
I guess so. It's the Missouri state senator. A day ago, she refused to stand during the Pledge of Allegiance. And basically, she says it's a pledge of allegiance in solidarity with colon.
Pumpernickel pickle eater.
There you go. That dude.
And it's just like a person just went on my thing, my page, and I hate people who are not educated enough to understand how they sound. Actually, it's a constitutional right to do whatever you want during the pledge. And there's plenty of Republicans that sit too. Shut the front door up, woman. I don't care what your opinion is. Facts are facts. She works for the government. While you're at work, that's what they do. They stand up, they do the pledge before the beginning of every one of their little get-togethers. That's what they do. If she doesn't want to do it, then she doesn't want to be a senator. It's that simple. And nobody said Democrat or Republican. But thanks for pointing that out. Thanks for you trying to do just what the regular media does and twist it into a black and white thing or a Republican and Democrat thing. If I would have said Republican, that would have been one thing. But I didn't speak of such. I'm bringing up the fact I am so sick of people trying to twist stuff. I don't care if you're black, white, or green. If you're pissing on the American flag, you suck.
Yep.
And guess what the NBA, the Basketball Association, is taunting right now, or actually publicizing.
What
is in the NBA? They actually have a rule that players must stand during the national anthem. You know what? I don't care for basketball, but
you agree with that?
Good job, NBA. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that it's called the National
Airborne, man. I like that, man.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It just blows my mind. I think people, especially on Facebook, they want to twist it to suit whatever their mind's twisted enough to believe, but they want to use it for whatever means they want to use it for. It doesn't matter that it's correct. And people still can't swallow the facts that while you are employed, you can't voice your opinion. You're at work. Why do these people all of a sudden believe that they can do this?
Yeah.
Well, you know, the Denver Bronco that sat during the national anthem, the very first one other than the pumpernickel pickle eater, he got dropped by two of his sponsors.
Well, good. I think that's where we have to hit them. Hey, I'm reading this right here. This is actually a government website. It's talking about the national anthem. Okay, the question is, are there any rules about how we should act when the anthem is played? And it says, answer, actually, there are. They're in the U.S. Code, which I was reading yesterday on the show. In general, if the flag is displayed, and almost always is, you are supposed to stand straight, face the flag, cover your heart with your right hand. Men are supposed to remove their hats. It's nice if women do as well, and place it over their hearts. Now, we talked about that yesterday. Actually, the hat goes over your shoulder. Your hand remains over your heart. If the flag is not being flown, the rules are the same, except you face the direction of the music. If you are in the military, which we already know, you don't remove your headgear, and you salute the flag from beginning to end of the song. So you see what I'm saying is if it's part of the U.S. Code, I think what we're getting into here is it something that would be enforced? Now, if I was a state senator of Georgia, which I one day wish I would be, my kids would love me to be, and she didn't stand, I would probably make an ass out of myself and go,
yes,
whoa, stop.
Here's the difference is we have now become this world of I'm just going to do what I want because nobody's going to correct me. And that's our problem. Okay, so for instance, I'm going to point out something to Raven's Renovation because he's being silly. He says, I can say whatever I want. To an extent, you can, but I guarantee that if somebody signs you for, say, a $10,000 job, I guarantee you're not going to stand in that woman's kitchen and tell her you smell like shit. Sorry for cussing, but I'm pointing out exactly what you will not do. You will not look at her and say, your hair looks like crap today.
You smell like shoo-shoo.
You will not look at her, whether she's a Democrat or a Republican, and tell her that she could suck eggs because you don't agree with her, because only an idiot would do that. Would you give up your $10,000 job because you feel like you want to voice your opinion? It's that stupidity. I'm not saying you're stupid, but it's that stupidity that makes people believe. Yeah, and see, he just typed, your customers are always right.
Yes.
And that's the point. But like, for instance, the woman on the phone with AT&T. Well, if you'd have paid your AT&T bill on time, maybe your internet wouldn't be slow. Like, what the hell is this? I hope that woman got fired for that. Like, who is stupid enough? And stupid is the word. Who is stupid enough to do that? Stupid.
Well, now there is a high school out of Camden, New Jersey, Woodrow Wilson High School, that the players kneeled on the field during the national anthem. Okay. So now it's high school level.
The coach is listen, here's my problem. The coach is being paid by the school system, means by the county, by the state. The coach should be reprimanded for allowing that.
Well, you had said something, when I said I would stop.
Because in high school, if you didn't stand up, you're in trouble.
Yeah. So, like I said, I would make an ass of myself probably, and I would probably be the target of everyone's affection. But I would stop and I'd say, look, until she stands up, don't start that music. If the kids were kneeling and the music started, whoever was in charge of the music should have stopped it and said, you guys need to stand. Because listen,
I would have said game A is now forfeited due to these idiots over on the sideline.
Edmund Burke is pinned with a beautiful quote that I've used ever since I can think of. And it's the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing.
It's sad that that's
so
the world we've become.
You are witnessing this kind of stuff, NFL players talking to you $1 million putzes. If you are witnessing your teammates do this and you're not bouncing this guy off the walls back in the locker room, hell with you. I still ain't watched an NFL game, and I got millions of people that I've joined that we are seriously, I will not watch an NFL game until everybody stands for the national anthem.
And
it's my money.
Here's another thing. There was another high school student that decided he was going to kneel during the anthem, and the superintendent stated that he did not violate any school rule when he peacefully and silently protested during the national anthem.
Well, then shame on you, superintendent, for not having a rule.
That's right.
I blame you.
The only guy that should not be able to stand up is somebody who can't stand up.
Do we have any education type sponsors?
No.
Okay, good. I hate educators.
But the problem is
because they think they freaking can. They're so namby-pamby.
It's all this. We are wussies. The Soviet Union is going to sit back and keep letting us be these people, and then they're going to wipe us off the planet.
Well, they won't even really have to wipe us off the planet.
Oh yeah, because we're killing ourselves.
All they'll have to do is turn off our Obama phones.
Oh yeah.
All they got to do, is turn off EBT. Jesus, our country would starve. 43 million people are on welfare.
I'm blown away.
To hit the national treasury, boom, and that's it. Give us about 2 weeks. Anybody ever gone a couple of days without eating? You'll do crazy stuff. So yeah, hey, knock out our power, knock out the ability to transfer funds to our EBT cards. Yeah, we'll kill ourselves.
It's just insane.
It'll be the zombie apocalypse, or it'll be the EBT apocalypse. That's kind of cool. That sounds good.
Now, the superintendent in Camden, New Jersey, told her administrators and coaches that players who failed to demonstrate appropriate respect by choosing not to stand for the national anthem could face game and team suspensions. So she's doing something about it, the one that in New Jersey.
I don't mean to be rude and all, but like you said, you see what they do? They leave the door open. No, the proper terminology, boys and girls, is
Must.
you
Would.
will
Yeah.
receive. If
Yes.
there is no negative ramification for a negative action, people will continue to do. It's a proven fact.
Well, and okay. For instance, we were going to bring it up eventually, but I'm going to bring it up now. There was a wreck last night of people speeding down New Smyrna Road. They lost control, hit somebody's house. 2 people got killed by accident.
That's terrible.
But here's the problem with this: do you speed through Porterdale?
Nope.
Hell no, you don't, because they will light your butt up. You don't speed in Porterdale. Why? Because you know not to speed in Porterdale.
Better, yeah.
So I still go back to the same thing I always said. If Rockdale County started writing speeding tickets, they could afford to buy a bunch of new cars right now, or have new police officers, and just think of the revenue they would make. But I guarantee if those people would have been speeding down the road last night and knew, oh crap, I know there's probably a cop sitting around the corner, they probably wouldn't have been speeding last night. And people say all day long, that's not how it works. Come on, dude. You don't go piss around in Porterdale because you know better. You don't go to Pine Lake City because you know better.
Roger Dodger.
That just blows my mind where people's mentality is. And unfortunately, 2 lives were lost last night.
Yeah.
By people being jackasses because they think they can do it.
Yep.
And they're allowed to do it because
Right.
nobody's.
Because nobody's going to stop them.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
anything else this morning?
Well, the movie Snowden is coming out. Of course, it's about Edward
Yeah, I
Snowden.
can't wait to watch it.
I think it's going to be really cool. There's a House Intel panel trying to decide whether he can come back into the country, which, of course, here's the thing.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He can't come back into the country, but we got this stupid biatch running for president.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I was going to go with this real quick was, okay, they're saying that his release of all this information put American lives at danger. Okay, but I can't, and if somebody's listening and I'm wrong, please let me know. But I can't think of any death related to the information he released. Now, let's switch channels over to NBCHillary.com, and I can tell you 4 lives that I know of for sure, and one that was changed forever, mine, by Benghazi, in which she was directly responsible for. How about all the stuff? How about she has all this classified information? She keeps saying, "Oh, I didn't know it was." Well, it was. How about she allowed the people that controlled her server, right? The civilians that were maintaining her server, they had access to classified material.
Right.
Against the law. So, okay, that's my part. Watch Snowden. I think it's going to be a good one. So.
I got this is the same thing that's happening up here in Woodstock and Holly Springs. You don't even think about speeding or they will light you up.
Man, that's just the way it works. I think I got
go ride down Georgia 20 at 6 a.m. where people are running 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Try it.
But that's the thing is they have the power to do something and they don't do it.
I don't know, man. That'd be interesting to find out.
Well, somebody brought up the fact the other day, well, they don't want to piss off the voters. Well, let's see. In your percentages, the sorry asses, you're worried about pissing off the sorry asses that are breaking the law. But the bad point is there's going to be so many thousand more that are going to be happy because you're actually enforcing the law. I mean, I was laughing this morning because these people are complaining about living over at Murphy Candler about the soccer field is because kids are playing soccer that's bringing too much traffic through their neighborhoods. And I'm thinking this got on the news, but my wife got T-boned pulling in the driveway. The lady 2 doors down lost her baby. A truck flipped and ignited itself. Another neighbor told us yesterday about somebody running off and hitting their mother's house that's right here on my road. I mean, we're starting to hear all the neighbors complain, but yet that can't get on the news. So now I've got to go out and go door to door to get people to sign a petition to let the county know we're not around, that we're doing, we're going to do the right thing here and make sure, one of the guys that just bought the house that was up for auction a couple weeks back. he actually came as the repair guy to repair my refrigerator, and he was asking, and he said, "Hey man, you know, I've been over there working on that house. Is this traffic like this all the time?" I said, "Oh yeah, it's like this all the time." And he says, "Why won't they put speed humps in?" I said, "You know, that's a very good question." They said because we're a main road, but we're not a main road. And this other neighborhood, right up next to the fire station, has speed humps. But why does it get speed humps and we don't? So it's really ridiculous how biased our county is as far as what they want to do and for who they want to do it to. I actually at this point call it discrimination, because if you're going to put speed humps in one neighborhood and you're not going to put it in ours, and we've actually had accidents where the other neighborhood hasn't. So at this point, it's discrimination. And I think I will be contacting a lawyer and get this petition signed, and we're going to go one step further.
You can do that on Facebook as well. There's that.
From what I hear, you can get your child support paid through Facebook.
You can start a petition on Facebook.
Yeah, well,
Do that little.
I'm calling discrimination, and I'm gonna start filing stuff because my voice is not being heard properly.
I hear you, bro.
So let's shoot off to commercial, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes, and we'll pull off some other stuff. First, I'm gonna leave it at that because we don't want to tell everybody what we're doing. We'll be right back.
There's like super.
And then you hear someone, "I'm sticking to the ball."
As my underwear just hit my nut, I figured I'd tell y'all funny. So I'm standing like this. The guy's playing with my balls yesterday, and he squeezes it. Mind you, he can't feel my pain. And I'm going, ah, ah. He says, "That feels a little tender." I said, "Really?" Let's give it away.
You see this little promo thing he did for 80s?
No.
Yeah. Well, no, I wanted.
I can load it.
Posted on the Just for Fun.
Wait, how did he send it to you?
It's a YouTube. Oh, Messenger.
Where is it posted? Did he post it on YouTube? Okay, so he has it. Is your link take me to that YouTube? That's what I needed to know.
It's also on Messenger.
I can't download it. That's why I was going to say, send me the link so I can go to Messenger and put it on. All the traffic needs to go.
Just for Fun radio
Page.
In on it.
Don't figure out if you're going to go buy a thermostat or not. You drive 2.5 hours to Helen. That mean? I can't believe Mr. I Build Race Cars has not put a thermostat in it. The number one thing that controls the temperature of your damn vehicle is your thermostat. Why would you go through the expense of the fan when the fan is not the problem? Thermostat opens and closes at a certain temperature. Yeah, but it doesn't at the right temperature. The spring.
You're like preaching to the choir because I was arguing this all night last night.
The first thing you try is your thermostat. Before you even go to letter S, you have to start at A.
I was raised by a mechanic.
Oh my God. I've never heard such ignorant in my life.
I was raised around cars and
all right, everybody, we're back. It's another day in paradise.
That's actually a good song by Phil Collins.
I'm thinking more David Lee Roth. Living in Paradise.
Oh.
It's a better song. Is all I was trying to get at. Never mind, Stephanie. Let's not go down that hole.
The rabbit hole.
Have y'all seen the new Alice in Wonderland yet?
Yes, and I
haven't watched it yet.
I didn't like the first one. I damn sure didn't like the second one. I fell asleep through the first one.
I don't remember. I mean, I know that.
Yeah, the first one's so good, she don't remember it.
You
see my point? You see my point?
It made an impression.
It is so good, I don't remember it.
It made an impression in the chair I was sitting in.
Because I know Johnny Depp was in it as the Mad Hatter, and I know I seen it, but yes, I can't remember it. And that's
usually the
Helena
signs
Bonham
of a very
Carter
good movie.
Was the queen?
The queen.
The queen. Off with their heads.
Yeah, man, I tried watching the second one, and everybody in my house wanted to watch it. Me and my wife both fell asleep. I'm like, that movie was so good. I told everybody, I said, the second one slept as good as the first one. Don't that sound good? Yeah. It slept as good as the first one.
Yeah, I tried to watch the new Point Break because it was on cable, and I turned it.
It wasn't bad. I mean, you know, here's how you look at it. It's just an action movie. Yeah, don't compare it to the first one. No, it's just an action movie.
Because it is nothing.
It's as goofy as the Fast and the Furious. Fast and Furious has turned out to be such a friggin'. Everybody goes to watch it just because they want to see it. Just to continue watching them, hoping that it's going to be better than the last one.
Yeah.
And then there'll be some people that say it's really good, you know, but those are also the people that rarely go see movies anyways, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you do, you know? To each his own. We're all supposed to have a certain taste, I guess, and you know, if you find that to be an awesome movie, well, I'm glad. It's just, to me, if I'm gonna watch a totally unbelievable movie, I will go watch SpongeBob. I mean, if I want to watch unbelievable, I would watch a fantasy movie, or Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna watch a car movie, what used to be a car movie, now it's an action movie. It has nothing to do with the cars anymore. Then, you know, when I watched Vin Diesel or whichever one of them that jumped from one side of the expressway to the other side of the expressway.
Yeah.
We're not believable.
A little far-fetched.
And he was on top of the car and he did a backflip.
Yeah.
And landed on a motorcycle, rode the motorcycle up the street, got a monster, came back, and then got in the other car before he landed.
Yeah. Or the last one where the bus is starting to go off the cliff and Paul Walker is running the length of the bus to jump off. And I mean, come on, dude. People go, well, it's supposed to be entertaining. It's a movie. Well, again, if I want to watch fantasy, I would go watch fantasy. It just gets a little annoying. And each to each his own. Everybody, if you want to watch those movies, it's totally up to you. A lot of people don't like watching the sci-fi stuff, and I get it.
If I want to see far-fetched car movies, I'll go watch Cars.
If I want to watch crazy, stupid stuff, I'll watch our YouTube channel.
That's right. If I wanted to hear a bunch of crazy folks, I just keep doing what I'm doing every day.
I just
I am.
showing
Wait a
out.
minute. So what else? Anybody got anything this morning?
Nothing funny, because there's nothing funny about it. I got everybody quiet.
Yeah, that worked real good.
Oh, no.
Hey, Mike, you want to do a birthday prank?
No, not really.
Yeah, you're going to do it anyways.
Okay.
I just was trying to be polite and ask.
I know.
To give you the benefit of the control. I can't do it because everybody knows my voice.
Is this who I'm doing right here?
Yeah. Ooh, I bet you like the sound of that too.
Yeah. There's a guy in the picture. So.
Well, here, let me change the picture for you then, if that will make you feel better.
No, not really. If there's really a guy in her life, it's just. I mean, she's got to be young though. How old is she?
She's in her 30s.
What am I doing here?
You were just a birthday prank, but I'm trying to get you to a motivational, like a boob picture, because I know that'll motivate you.
Yeah, all the pictures were with a guy.
Well, she had to do that because people were harassing her.
I don't blame her. So there's not really a guy in her life?
No, there is.
Oh,
but when has that ever stopped you?
never.
I love the fact that he, because everybody knows the story of Mike's situation now. And it's funny. He's like, well, there's a guy in her life. Well, that's not stopping you for the other one that you're dealing with.
What's my what's my situation
How about
now?
them trees?
Hold on. I'm looking for a motivational picture because I figure
No, anything's good.
that
Just
right now
give me a little backstory.
he can, it's her birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Is that what you were asking me?
Like,
Is the
Nope.
backstory? Because it's her birthday.
Nope.
You could just say that you noticed it was her birthday by her,
Profile.
yeah, whatever that is, her Facebook.
Hey, baby.
So I was just trying to find a motivational picture for him because he's that kind of guy. He'll take a little bit of motivation.
We're good. Let's do this.
You
Let's
just
kick
ready?
this pig.
You
Does she
ready
have
to
a
do
kid?
that?
Is that her kid?
Yeah, she's got
Okay.
a couple kids.
All right. I just want to make sure where I can go and where I can't.
Well, that's never stopped you before either.
Well, I don't. I don't.
You don't what?
I don't mess around with people's kids or nothing.
No, but you'll mess around with guys' girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says that. Yeah, he says
And
that
I'm
like
like,
it's not a big deal. It's like, yeah.
I'm
It's
pretty
not
good.
to him.
Like, I'm a pretty good sized guy. I mean,
Oh, will that do it for you? Will
you
that
better-
one? Will that
you better
do?
catch
do
me
for
off
you?
guard. You better like that dude that was screwing with you a couple of years back. You better catch me off guard, brother, because you ain't gonna beat me if you stand me and look me in the eyes. You're gonna have to do something chicken doo. No, what'd he say?
I'm making sure the
chicken doo-doo.
person who gave me the right number is listening.
Chicken dookie.
Chicken Dookie.
Chicken choo-choo.
Oh, is there any beer in the refrigerator? I feel like
I don't
beer
know.
this morning.
There you go. There's your motivational picture.
Oh yeah, that's extreme.
That do it for you?
When people got the barbed wire tattoos, do they feel bad now? Because it's kind of like those necklaces with the little cracked heart. You wear one side and they're like, people go, oh, I look at that necklace and I go, do you realize like there's like 400 million of the other side of that?
Yeah, I was going
heart?
to say, so yours will fit somebody else's.
It's like,
So, hey, here's what happens. So you're in a bar and you've got the right side and your girlfriend who has the left is somewhere else.
yeah,
And you meet up with a chick that has the left side and
Yeah.
her right side boyfriend is somewhere else. And
Yeah.
you're like, hey,
hey baby,
would you like to join hearts over at the motel?
yeah.
I
really.
mean,
I
like
want something.
it's that funniness. Like, really, what do you do?
Like bring the squishy parts together.
Squishy.
Why did I know that was coming?
Pretty much know me.
Yeah, but I figure every day you're going to come up with some new material.
No, God, no. This
Why?
is working.
That's not working. It's not.
If it ain't broken, don't
trying.
break it.
And me and my wife are talking because I was like, does Mike just try to get irritating under my skin? She goes, but some people like it. And I said, who? She goes, the people that irritate other people. I went, oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah, she was digging it. She came downstairs yesterday and helped me out, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, she gave me hell all day yesterday.
Yeah, you were being
That's funny.
No, I told my wife when she started giving me a little bit, and I'm like, listen, woman, I have to sit through 2.5 hours of being pissed off already because of Mike.
Well,
Like,
I don't,
why do you want to give it to
You
me?
didn't do anything.
does anybody else see this?
Do you remember
'Cause-
how it used to be when Jim would come in and just start? It made the show
But-
complicated.
But Jen was kind of in her own little world and was kind of
And
like
Mike's not.
arguing with herself, and we were just like watching it unfold. And I mean, at least he's arguing back with you.
He's not seeking advice from an expert.
He's not
But,
letting
you know-
the voices in his head argue with each other.
Well, I'm sure they do. It's just, Mike talks to himself, but he doesn't get expert advice because he doesn't answer himself. So
Well,
he's good.
pay attention to how you worded that.
I
Mike's arguing with himself, and
With
he doesn't
himself.
get expert advice.
Yeah.
He
because-
can't get expert advice. He's arguing with himself.
that's the whole point of the argument.
Unless he tried to repeat what like the expert psychiatrist said to him, it would never be expert advice.
I think it's kind of funny because I think a lot of people that listen and watch us and all, they understand what I'm doing. Steph understands what I'm doing. Karina, everybody
We're
else
not really sure what
understands what I'm doing when I'm frustrated. I'm irritating you. You don't understand what I'm doing because you're the one being a jackhole to
you're doing.
everybody.
Yeah, but I just see it like
Confused.
why do that and complicate the show?
Real quick, messing with a dude's girlfriend is lower than being a thief. Good luck, sir, to not get your head peeled. Haha. LOL.
Is that from Brett? Because Brett's got a
No.
hot chick that Mike's been waiting on Brett to like go on vacation without her.
No, actually, that's from Jacob.
Oh,
Jacob.
God. Jacob, please. I'm going to push you
Jacob.
down a hill.
To what? Get rid of him and get to his old lady?
Why would I have to? I could just start hitting on her across the room. It's going to take him like 20 minutes to get over there.
Oh my God. Okay, so you ready? There's her name, top right corner. There's her boobs, left lower corner. Focus. And
Left lower
it's
corner,
her birthday.
Left center, left right corner.
Here we go.
Please enjoy this ride. Hello.
Hey, this is Sal from Covington Millenniums. I'm trying to find Jennifer Rutledge. Hello?
Who?
This is
Hello?
this is Sal. I'm from Covington Millenniums,
Okay.
and I'm trying to find Jennifer Rutledge, please.
This is her.
Hello, Jennifer. As I said, I'm from Covington Millennials. We are a group of millennials that are going to be protesting this weekend over at the square, and we're wondering if you would be available to join us.
Not this weekend, no, sir.
Okay, are you a
My birthday
millennial?
weekend, sir.
I'm
Huh?
sorry. I didn't understand what you said. I'm sorry.
It's my birthday weekend, and we have football games scheduled this weekend, so no.
Okay, so you will be in the millennium category though, right? You'll be 21 this weekend.
Oh yeah, beyond 21.
Okay, because millenniums are 21 to 25.
Well, I'm not a millennium.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask your age?
34.
Okay, because the paperwork that you've got on the county, you're in Newton County, correct?
I'm in Jasper, and actually, my name is not Rutledge. That's
Okay.
just what I go by on Facebook.
Okay.
My name is actually Jennifer Nelson.
Okay, so you have an alias.
No, I do not have an alias. It's just I went by Jennifer Rutledge because that's my fiance's last name.
Okay, so you've already, it's a common law marriage because those are illegal in Georgia now.
Nobody said it was common law. I can be any name I want to on Facebook, can I?
No, ma'am.
I don't have to.
No, ma'am. Because the county has got you listed as Jennifer Rutledge, and they've
I
got
don't know what they have on me.
in the county. Well, apparently you're the one who filled out the paperwork.
I don't remember filling out that paperwork, to be honest with you, sir.
Well, you had filled out,
Denton County.
you had filled out the paperwork in Covington as a Jennifer Nelson Rutledge. Nelson
No,
being
sir.
your middle name, and
I've never used that name on any kind of paperwork. No, sir.
okay, well that's
No, sir.
how you filled it out. It's filled out in your handwriting. That's why we're calling.
Well, how do you know it's my handwriting, first of all?
Well, it's a woman's handwriting, and by your measurements that you've given us on the card, I'm thinking that you're a woman. Are you not a woman? I mean, geez.
Yeah, but I understand it's a woman's handwriting, but how do you know it's my handwriting?
Well, it put down your weight,
Like never
and it put
wrote
down
Rutledge on anything.
it put down your measurements. It put down your weight and your shoe size.
My shoe size.
Yes, ma'am.
What's my shoe size?
It says 9, which I think would be a
What's
little
my
bit
weight?
difficult with your weight and with your measurements.
What's my weight?
It's got down here 147.
Way off. What's my measurement?
34, 29, 38.
Okay. No.
Is that you?
No, that is not me.
Okay. Do
That's
you?
what I'm saying. I don't know who the freak
Okay.
filled that
Well,
out.
can we get the correct measurements, and we'll go ahead and put this on the card. We'll make the correction. And then, how old did you say you were?
I'm 34, so why do you need my measurement? She said it's from.
Well, you're the
21
one
to
who filled it
25.
out.
No, I'm not. I don't know how to hang my phone number because I've never wrote Rutledge or anything.
Okay. Well, it says Jennifer Nelson Rutledge.
I don't care what that card says. You cannot tell me I'm the one that filled it out because I know I didn't.
Well, it's filled out by a woman, ma'am, and it has that personal information.
I don't mean shit. Anybody can fill it out and guess my information.
Well, you know what? I think the guys over at Just for Fun Radio just got you to cuss live on the air. It's Military Mike. Happy birthday, Jennifer.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
This
That's so fucking funny.
this is DJ Scottie, and Nikki was already typing, going, "Oh Lord, y'all are gonna have to stop.
Yeah,
She is
yeah.
about to start cussing."
Yeah.
Is that what Nikki says?
Yeah.
I love you too, Nikki.
So yeah, what was funny is when you said 34, I had pulled up a picture, and there's a picture of you in this bikini top, and I looked at Mike and said, "Tell her she looks like a 34. Tell her she looks like a 34."
Oh, baby, I'm 38 double D.
Get some. Get some. Proud of it.
Yes, sir. My weight is about 160.
You don't look it, baby.
149.
You don't look it,
All
baby.
these big babies up.
Oh
don't
my
look
God,
it.
that was so funny. How do you know it's my
My
handwriting?
ass and titty weighs 20 pounds still.
I was also not typing, but writing down, say, well, we've seen your handwriting from O'Reilly's, but I couldn't get it over fast enough.
So that was fun. I knew I had to bail out though, because
Yeah,
I could
you
tell
could
the
tell.
anger. I didn't want to make her mad.
I thought you were gonna hang up.
And she
did.
types back, "I love you too, babe."
Yeah, I didn't want to make you mad on your birthday.
Well, happy birthday. We just had to mess with you. I was going through the list this morning of birthdays, and I was like, oh my God, we have
Now-
got to get her.
Jennifer, this is also live on YouTube, okay? So
Yeah.
you can go back and watch it. Go back to about on our YouTube channel, about 8:35, something like that. And you'll be able to hear yourself and watch me pranking you.
Yeah, I'm fixing to share you the link now. That was,
Oh,
oh my
wow.
God, that was so freaking hilarious.
Yes, it was.
That boy, I tell you what, when I said the shoe size, it just changed that tone, man.
Did you hear her? She's like, how do you know
She-
what my shoe
She
size
ain't
is?
worried about her boobs or her weight, but when I said that shoe size, I ain't no damn 9. That's a bunch of shit.
That is hilarious.
Actually, I am a 9. So that's what threw me off. How the hell do you know that?
Well, I hope that made your day.
Thank y'all so much.
Oh, no
Oh,
problem.
you're welcome.
Awesome birthday.
You too. You have a great weekend this weekend. as
Yeah,
well.
just stay out of
Yes.
trouble and make sure you don't show up to the Millennium thing.
No, I definitely want to be at a football game.
Yeah,
There you
man.
go.
Well, happy birthday. We just had to mess with you while we
Thank you.
could. See you later.
Thank y'all.
All right, bye.
Sure.
That right there was some good stuff.
Ooh, man.
Because some of the stuff you were saying is just like she was in shock. Like, how in the
Yes, she
hell did
was.
she even, like, how did he come up with that?
Two things that are funny. How do you know it's my handwriting?
Yeah.
That pissed her off.
And how do
then
you
the
know my
shoe
measurements?
size, man. And she doesn't care about the weight. No, way off on the weight. And,
Yeah.
and when I said the boobs, oh no, honey.
That
I
was
about, if I don't put a
hilarious.
stop to this, she's about to go.
That
off
was
on me.
absolutely
Oh.
hilarious.
I've never been pranked on
He
my
needs to do
birthday,
that
so
top one.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
you're
it
fixing to give me that
pans
phone
out.
number.
How does
I'm
it?
trying to decide if we should do that one.
If somebody does that to you, no. If somebody does that to you,
Damn, that
in
was
the
quick.
morning, I'm not doing
No.
that one because
My day would be ruined for like the first 5 minutes, and then
Really?
I'll be like,
would you be smiling about it all day? I mean,
afterwards, yes.
yeah, okay. It's never happened to me, so I wouldn't know. But hopefully she has a great
Hey,
day.
that was to all out there. Make sure you prank Mike on his birthday.
No, I mean, how you gonna prank me? Jeez,
I know.
Because if you call up and you go, "Oh, hey, come pick me up," I'm gonna go, "No."
Well,
if you
one, you're
call
going to
me, I'm
see your
probably gonna
phone
be-
ring. You're
Yeah.
sitting right there.
I'm sitting right here, and it's gonna be hard for me to prank me. And I know Scotty and Redneck Steph's voice. So yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. Plus, at 52, the whole birthday thing's kind of
Well, we can't surprise you because the only surprise is that you made it to 52.
that is. Yeah, that kind of sucked. I walked into that one.
We're going to be like, surprise. He's going to go, what's the surprise? I know who this is. No. Aren't you surprised you made it to 52?
I'm gonna be like, I'm 52. I remember when you were a kid and somebody said, "Oh, that guy's 50," and you go, "God, he's old."
Yeah, now look.
Now I'm like, "Ow, I'm old."
All right, this is your next one.
Me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Steph,
there's
you
no,
get one.
no, there
You'll
is
definitely
no
know
way.
mine and Steph's.
Yeah.
Okay, well, give me the page
Well-
so I can look at it real quick. Or not.
And mute me again.
I'm trying to pull it up. It's not.
Background?
I'm going there, sir. You see me
Hey.
clicking.
She unfriended you.
No, Facebook's just acting weird.
Imagine that.
Man, that was fun though.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, I see why it's doing it. You up in the top, you've already got it open. That one. There you go. Yes, sir.
No, but I've got the birthdays open, but I'm trying to go to her page.
Oh, gotcha. Ooh, that's weird. Cell robots. Oh boy, last night made me want to have a new telescope so bad I can't stand
What
it.
happened last night? You keep wanting to talk about
Oh,
it.
it's a beautiful
Oh.
full moon, man. It's
was it
just-
full? Or?
Well, that whole thing is up in the air, but yeah, we'll go ahead and say it's full. But I believe there's an eclipse tonight of the moon, which is so fun to watch. I know it's weird. I actually take out my what are called celestial binoculars, or big, huge.
Yeah, it's not going to her page. How
Isn't
odd is
that
that?
weird?
That's weird.
See if you can go to her page.
She's got you blind.
No, if
No.
it wouldn't even show her if it was blocked.
No, I'm just being. Don't get mad at me. See, you get mad a little bit too quick.
You're an idiot. I mean, truthfully.
Are you in Facebook jail?
You're an idiot.
Are you
No.
in Facebook jail?
Oh, it went right too.
You might
it
be in
went
Facebook
right-
jail.
No,
the
it's going to
page.
everybody's but hers.
Maybe she's in Facebook jail.
Huh.
That's odd.
Yeah, that's very odd.
Good. I
Just
can't
got
do
to
it.
bring somebody else.
It doesn't matter. I mean, we just have to get the name over to him so he can pull it up.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's just super
that
odd.
looks like it. No, that's the same picture. I was going to say that. No, that is a different picture.
That isn't her, is it?
Well, it's a different picture for her profile picture
Yeah, that's
than
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
have.
That's
Okay, well, is that how you spell her name?
Yes. I wonder if she has a second one.
Not pulling it up.
Huh.
Earth
weird.
below him.
Yeah, because it wouldn't. If she had blocked him, it wouldn't show him at all.
Yeah, exactly right. And she
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's-
pop up in my birthday feed.
Right.
Durr.
Well, I know. I mean, that's what I was.
I know.
saying
I
tonight.
hate to make it complicated
Look
for
at
you,
that,
but
man. Lightning.
You're not
cable.
making it complicated for
lightning
me.
cable, the most durable lightning
all
cable
right.
you've
Well,
ever
we're
seen.
going to shoot off the commercial. We're going to get this figured out so we can pull this off real quick. Everybody hang tight.
Damn it, man.
commercials. We passed a couple of commercials, so we're gonna make sure we copy and paste and go back to do that. Everybody hang tight. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere as we get ready for this one.
It might be your birthday.
Super. Not that I have. It's
Well, I mean, in the computer, you know
the
that-
picture you have. I don't have the picture. It's Facebook.
The
Stephanie.
picture that pops up when you're doing it is her and Stacy. That's the picture that's the exact profile that pops up, and it shows that you're friends.
Huh?
That's just weird. Maybe it doesn't want Mike to see her pictures.
Maybe I'm blocked.
You know she has boobage pictures.
That's not our buddy, is it? From
No.
There it went that time. How strange is that?
Huh. Wow. That is odd.
Sir?
looking at for 42. Problems, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just say that while we're on. You could have just said after all her kids, she still looks that good. Like share her medical problems with the world. Thanks.
I didn't say what. I just said
No
and she's-
coof. No coof.
No, she'll tell you because she's very proud to have lived through. What
That's awesome for her to tell. Oh, just tell her you're on her Facebook page. Thought it was her birthday. You know her from Motorheads. You ride motorcycles. Just say I've seen you at a bunch of the Harley stuff. Blah 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 blah.
How about if I say Heath gave me?
I don't know that.
I mean, I honestly don't know if he has it.
It's not.
Yeah, but we don't know that her and Heath would know each other. Yeah, but I don't know. Would he
But
have
they
her
went
number?
to, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They went
Well,
to-
just
there
say
you go.
Travis gave you the phone number. Just say
There
Travis
you,
did.
there you go.
Because that would be a good
Don't wanna
enough
do
one. Huh? No, you got to do it. That's what I'm saying. But
Let me
just
do it.
just say Travis gave it to you and be done with it.
Travis who?
McDaniels.
Who's that?
Shut up. All right, everybody. We are back. We're fixing to go live.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do any of that.
Well, then you just do whatever you want to
I'm
do.
gonna do
you
whatever
little
I want
bitch.
You know, they say they can't hear me. It's like you gotta.
Hey, you reached Teresa?
Isn't it funny because you gotta like anticipate you gotta get started? So I'm like holding my breath and I'm up on the microphone and then I'm like, waiting on it to ring. One ringy dingy, two ringy dingy. I wouldn't answer my phone either.
Hey, you reached Teresa?
You know, seriously, would you answer your phone on your birthday? I don't know that I would. Yeah, he's now he's pissed at me, buddy. He's gonna ring this phone every 2 seconds until we. Either going to be that or freaking Rondell County Sheriff's Office.
You've reached Teresa. Leave your name.
Well,
And with that idea,
yeah, very attractive. Though I'm not attracted to the dark hair. That's just not my thing.
yeah, but it has boobs, and that caught your attention.
Is there a pulse?
That's in a heartbeat. You're okay.
Pulse, heartbeat.
Yeah, you should see
You
some
get it.
of her pics.
We already know it doesn't matter if there's a
Now,
heartbeat or not for you.
You said she has a bunch of kids. Somebody said a bunch of kids.
Yes.
I was just, what's really weird. I always have a lot of respect.
She
for
has a
women
herd of kids.
these days, that are like single raising children. Because I could only imagine what that's like. Hell, each and every day I wake up in a complete stupor. Can you imagine having to get up early?
Really? Because you wake up every day stupider. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, pretty
Okay, I
much.
thought that's what you said.
But you know what I'm saying is
A complete stupider. You're right.
Well, like y'all got a baby now. But before y'all had the baby, you didn't really have a baby small around the house, right? My brother.
That is such a great observation, Mike. And 1 + 1 is 2.
Now y'all see.
2 is 4.
Stephanie
Sorry.
didn't know there was going to be a test.
she took her
Exactly.
shoes off to try to count that high.
Yeah, she got the 9 and a nub.
Looking for nub in all the wrong places. Looking for nub in too many places. I done lost the words.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. So your mathematical equation started how?
I don't know. I think I remember. No, what I was saying is, women that are single that are raising children, I have so much respect for if they're doing a good job. Because dang man, I barely can figure myself out. Can you imagine if you got little mouths? I always think of those little birds, in the nest. Feed me. Shut up. Go eat macaroni and cheese. Damn man. Anybody can eat macaroni and cheese. I taught my kids at 2 how to use a microwave, man. Put those little microwave. You know what my favorite answer for is, what are we having for dinner? I don't know. What are you making, you little bastards? Yeah, I mean, my daughter, she could make like this. She calls it the queso taco mix or something. It really sucks. It's just ground beef with a bunch of cheese on it. But she thinks she's making some.
Yeah, Stephanie makes this thing she calls taco salad. I call it toss salad at that point.
Oh, whatever.
She says it's good. I say enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
Because as you get older, you'll be eating Tums and Rolaids like it's going out of style.
Why? I don't. I love to cook. Now I'm a good cook, and when people just kind of, yes, ma'am. When people just kind of mush stuff.
He's
together.
not even a good storyteller, and he's never proven that either.
God, man.
Look at that picture.
I know I posted it yesterday.
Oh my God, a guy sitting on a 12 gauge. Hey, how about this? Because I'm going to change the story. Here is a Camaro, an older style hatchback Camaro, with the front end of a Mustang, a hood scoop of a Corvette, and the tail lights of a Corvette with the spoiler of the Corvette. And they said Camaro plus Corvette plus Mustang equal cave stang. Cave-et stang. Yeah, cave-et stang.
Serious low profile tires too. I bet.
Yeah, so low it looks flat.
Yeah, rides rough as hell.
But is that not a weird looking car? Is it not? It's Corvette rear end with a spoiler and the hatchback look. Then it has the hood of the Corvette, but the front of the hood and the whole front clip looks like the Mustang, like straight up odd.
Very.
That probably took a lot.
But you would drive it, Stephanie.
Oh God,
because the door would probably close.
My door's closed. Oh, my door's closed on my van. Thank you.
Yeah, but not the Blazer. And you still drove that for how many miles? That's my point, though, is you would drive it because the door's closed.
Yeah.
I want a car that you can take the doors off of. Whatever happened to the Thing? Ooh, that's
the Thing.
Yeah, you remember the Thing from Volkswagen?
I know. I'm joking with you. I wanted to. Not too many people know what that is.
Yeah.
You know what a Thing is? It was made in Germany. It's a
She knows what a
Volkswagen.
thingy doodle is.
Come on, it's
Thingamajigger?
German. You don't know everything German. You know that guy I know. His name is Bob. He lives over in Germany. You know him?
He does. Okay.
He travels.
Don't you
He's
love when
probably in our
people-
bag.
I love when people come up to you, you know, and you're talking, and they go, "Hey, you know, like if you're in uniform,
Right.
And they come up to you and go, "Hey, do you know James? James who? James, Smith.
You know him.
He's
Let
in the
me-
army.
let me
Oh,
tell
yeah,
you-
well,
let me tell
me
you how
and
ridiculous that
700
is.
Other 1,000 people.
So every day that me and Philip Snow ride bikes,
Mhm.
and then this is almost like every time. The second he tells somebody that he works with DeKalb County Sheriff's Department, they'll go, "Do you know so and so?" And it's like, "Do you know how many employees there is with DeKalb County? Think of how big DeKalb County is." And I'm like, it's not like Rockdale County where you can actually say you probably know them.
Yeah.
You know, it just blows my mind. Yeah, I know them.
I know when people come up to me and they go, "God, you look so familiar." I go, "Well, I do porn." And they always go, "Ugh." Especially if they're with their girlfriend or something like that.
I wish you would say that. You know what you should say if a guy says to you, "You look familiar," you should say, "Well, I do gay porn."
Yeah, I'll say
And
that.
then let his girl go, "What?"
Oh, yeah, I'll do it. I don't care.
It's like, how would you know
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. you
I do
email.
gay porn.
Dude, you email me from that gay porn site.
Oh my God.
That'd be awesome. Awesome.
No,
song.
no.
Or-
What I would say I was walking around and like you and Travis walked up and I didn't know y'all. And Travis says, "Man, you look real familiar." I'm gonna go, "Well, I belong to the gayboys.com." And let you go, "What?"
You know, it's one of the reasons why I'm tired this morning. You guys know that I was
Because you
working
was on
the-
gayboy.com.
No, I
You was
using-
trolling.
No, I was using the Bounce app. I was designing it the
Bounce
night
app,
before. Now,
whatever.
last night I was working on an app that's called Rich Relatives.
Oh
And
my
what it is-
God. Dude, let's hear it. Come on. I got a
I'm
feeling.
scared.
I
Where
got a
is he?
feeling I'm gonna want to
Where
choke
is he
you.
coming up with
I
all
got
that
a
crap?
feeling.
I
He's
mean,
probably watching all this humor stuff on television. And he comes in here and repeats it.
Well, what's that? What's
Yeah,
that?
man.
Gay
I was just
website?
making it up as I go, and you're gonna freaking shoot me down. So
But what's
Come
that
on.
gay
What
app?
movie did
No.
you get it from?
I
Why are
didn't
you
get it from
asking him?
anywhere.
Why are you asking him
I
or me
freaking
what the
just made
gay
it
app
up.
is?
The gay app
Stephanie,
that
why are
tells-
you asking
You look
me?
Can I finish? The gay app that tells you that the gays
Why
are
are
around
you asking me?
Because you talked about it.
I love
'cause
how
you said
she's asking
somebody
me like
was
I'm
using
supposed to
it.
know.
Because you said you were talking about somebody using it when y'all
Stephanie,
went
you're
out
an
somewhere.
idiot. Okay, what about I want to sleep with my cousin Finder? Where's that at?
There is no such thing.
delete it.
richrelatives.com. God. Scotty's saying I made that. I cheated or
You watched
hacked
it on a
that.
movie, I'm sure.
Dude, Google it then. Google it. I bet you there ain't nothing. I just made it up while I was just sitting here. I was trying to be
Stephanie,
funny.
why are you asking me what a gay.com is, you reject?
No, the app that you open it up and
But
it tells
why
you,
are you asking
because
me?
you talked about someone using it when y'all went into Atlanta. Damn it!
Jesus, my ears.
Ow.
I
Ass
don't want to
clown.
make her deaf.
Damn, no wonder why there's clowns walking around at night.
So hey, did you hear that there was 2 spotted in Covington?
No,
they're
really?
everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere. And
And
all
you know
these-
what I said? I said, here's what I could see. They better hope I don't see them. I said, because they're going to be asking me to take the duct tape off their mouth. And I put hashtag clown abduction.
Well, here's the thing. You guys said there was a case of them messing with kids. All right, that's
Yes.
not cool.
Yeah,
But-
you let me catch one messing with a
Man,
kid.
let me
It's
tell you
on.
something. I could put a clown outfit on and just walk down a sidewalk with some balloons. I could do that. I think it would be freaking
Yeah, but
hilarious.
doing something to mess with kids, dude, you
That's
deserve
wrong.
you
get your
deserve
ass
whatever
whooped.
you get.
Yeah, you're gonna get your ass.
You
whooped now.
deserve whatever you
And
get.
I think somebody, it might have been Scotty, mentioned about messing with somebody's wife or something like that. That's not cool. But just to walk down the street in a complete outfit, man, with some balloons, that would be freaking hilarious.
Watch, I'm gonna pull up the one that I know. I've
Remember
read.
the fake dog leash?
Yeah.
Yes.
Something like that, and some fake
That
balloons.
was
Listen to
funny.
me. This is how the balloons are. They're not really balloons, right? They're on a stick. And so when people walk up to you, you just bring the balloons down like that. They'd be like, "What the hell?" That'd be great. Have like a little flower that squirts water.
See, look.
through. Oh, I'd love it.
2 clowns were supposedly just found near Cousins Middle School.
John Cousins?
Huh.
So
yeah, but it's not against the law to walk around in a freaking costume, is it? Because if it is, then I guess I can't wear my burqa.
No, but right now there's so much stink about it. Why would
Yeah.
anybody want to? That'd be like you dressing up as a Muslim and trying to hang out on the square of Covington. Why would you do it?
Look, I think I should do it, but wear the whole habib, the whole women's thing, not the shamag, but wear the whole woman's thing.
Okay, here's Jude saying the gas station situation in Atlanta market is nowhere near as bad as what was happening when Katrina hit the Gulf. Take a deep breath and chill out. So when I see it, we need a story.
Yeah,
Somebody
man.
find a story on it.
I looked in the news. There's nothing.
So then where's everybody getting
Well,
it?
I got it
Yeah.
through military channels. A buddy of mine that works in an operations center, he just sent me a text.
Okay, but
yesterday.
it's not on the news, or I'd
No.
heard about it on the news this morning.
WSB was like, they just kind of like hinted to it. The other thing too, Scotty, is that thing you were talking about with me was the South Dakota thing. Are you seeing anything on it?
I don't
Is it
see nothing.
fake?
That's my thing, is how all of a sudden is people sharing these pictures, but yet nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of, it's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. I think I should be able to wear a plastic bag over my head if I want to. A black plastic bag. You ever see the?
Hey! How about me go get one from upstairs and let's try it?
You're trying to do something mean. I know.
No,
Yeah.
I'm wanting to help you put a black trash bag
Listen,
over your face.
Have you ever seen?
Can I help you?
You ever seen the picture?
Can I?
of
We'll
the guy-
even listen. We'll go get you a white one if that'll make you feel better. And let me just slide it over your head
Why it's gotta be
right now.
white? God,
I'm just
racist.
trying to help you out. I'm
Racist.
trying to make it where you feel comfortable for your
Racist.
last moments.
I would feel better if there wasn't quite so much racism.
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 I said it fast. Racist fast is racism. Get it?
She's gonna speed. What was the thing yesterday? Speed you over.
Speed you over. Yep. Hey,
Yeah.
I think
There's that little kid I was talking about that they were making a big deal out of about the shampoo. That poor little girl.
Yeah, that's terrible. So what I'm thinking, I think it would be funny. Like, you ever seen that that picture on Facebook where the guy is talking to the 3 black trash bags, and he said, "Oh my God, it took me like 20 minutes to figure out they weren't Muslims."
Oh my
We
god.
have one like that with the
Umbrellas.
yeah.
With the umbrellas standing. I love
Yep.
it's just, I ain't picking on nobody, but talk about Morgan Freeman. I watched London Has Fallen last night again. Oh God, I love that movie.
And
I love it, man. That's a good movie. It's a
yes.
good movie. It's a little unbelievable with
I know
you
it's a
know,
little on the far-fetched side,
you
like
know,
some of the other movies.
president running around and Mike Bannon killing everybody and brr, 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 brr. But and the magazines, good Lord, the magazines must hold 1,000 rounds. Now he
Oh yeah.
he does kick the magazine out every once in a while, but some of it is just ridiculous.
Far-fetched.
Yeah, and then one time he was holding a G36, and the next scene he was holding an M4, and then it went back to the. So, I also
I like when I'm watching and they're shooting a semi-automatic pistol, and you can tell it runs out of ammo because the
locks
slide
back,
kicks
yeah.
back. How about I was watching Star Wars, and when she's messing with BB-8 or whatever the hell his name is, one of the scenes she's fixing his antenna, and it's a black antenna, and the camera changes angles, and it's a white antenna, and then
Yeah.
it changes angles again, and it's a black antenna.
if you watch any TV show where somebody's drinking something,
Mm.
they almost always get that wrong.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
In not Pablo, but in Narco. Oh God, all the way through that whole series, they always get the liquid
Yeah.
levels wrong. I guess I'm really close to seeing the end of Narco. I guess I got one more episode
Yeah, man.
because he's
He
like,
dies.
yeah, he's down. Yeah. He's like the richest guy in the world, and now he's
Spoiler
just
alert.
dirt poor, and he's freaking.
Well, it's a true story, so he already knows he dies, and then he wants to yell at me, "You ruined the end of the show." It's a real story, dude. You know he dies.
I didn't know he dies.
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Go watch an Abe Lincoln movie. He lives.
I know he invented the internet.
Oh my God.
So
Steph, please give us something.
From the YouTube chat, that's the funniest prank that I have heard Mike do ever. Way to go, Mike.
Thank you. It was fun. I like doing them. I just like giving Scotty a hard time about doing them.
Mm.
It's funny.
We gotta come up with something. I can tell it's Friday. Well, I'm on my meds too, man, and I stay just friggin' tired.
Now, what do they get? They got you taking an anti-inflammatory?
Yeah, and a pain pill.
And a pain pill. Cool. I live on those.
I was joking because
there it was, Scotty. Go down.
I'm fixing to, but let me say what I was about to say. So I was joking with Mike when I walked out of the bathroom a little while ago. I said it was really funny, and there's this guy sitting on a little stool. He tells me to drop my drawers. He's squeezing on my testicles, yesterday, and I'm going, oh, and he goes, man, that feels a little tender, and I'm thinking, I'm the one screaming in pain. How do you know it feels tender?
Yeah, what is this?
He's touching them, telling me they feel tender. Like, how the hell do you know they feel tender? Don't I have to tell you this? Okay, so here we go. It's a viral photo, allegedly, from North Dakota protesting.
Oh. It's actually from Woodstock. You guessed it right.
Actually, I was guessing that it was from Woodstock. How crazy is that? They're saying they were protesting the pipeline.
Yeah.
The only problem is this photo is 50 years old. See, I had a feeling. And now I can't even see the picture. That's what I was scrolling down.
I think it was on the right-hand side. See it? Second picture down. I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that picture a lot.
That's a link to the link that we already have.
Okay, it's a double.
But yeah, here's the picture.
Super linkage.
And that's why I said it looked like Woodstock.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Oh, well, but they claim people were protesting some pipeline, but they don't say any information. But now we know it's a hoax anyway. So there you go. My prediction was pretty close to accurate. Well, it was accurate. It was Woodstock. Excuse me. So, man, I feel shot. What do we got going on today?
You know what? I'm gonna check USB
USB. You got thumb drive?
WSB. I said WSB. I was just checking to see if
you were seeing if we were listening. That's what it was.
So, anybody hear anything else about the trial about the guy that killed his kid in the car?
No, they said this morning that they were still trying to get a jury. But how are you going to find a jury that's not going to already call you guilty?
Hey, look, in times, let's say around 1900, whatever, I can understand that. I could understand you getting.
Brett says we ain't protesting nothing in Woodstock.
I understand you could get a impartial trial, but now with social media and everything, there was the woman that
you would have to live under a rock.
Yeah, and then do you really want those people
voting deciding your fate?
There was a woman that shot and killed a home intruder last night in Gwinnett County. Things are still kind of.
Yeah, they said there was 3 of them that kicked in the door. 1 got shot, 2 ran off. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm all for it.
You know what I think should have happened? I think that chick should have put on her shoes, chased down the other 2, baby.
That's right. See, that's why every home should have an assault rifle, so that when they get more than 30 feet away, you can still shoot them.
Yep.
223 to the spine.
Yeah, baby. Shots fired in road rage on I-75 yesterday. That was interesting.
I just got in Messenger from a listener. A pipeline in Alabama broke. It's affecting oil supply to regional refineries. It's not a hoax.
Okay, yeah. See, that's
well, we don't think it's a hoax. Not that the Woodstock one we knew was a hoax. So that's confusion on 2 different ends. We know the Woodstock one was Woodstock, but now the one that they're claiming here's the problem. Now this person's saying Alabama. What about all the people that were saying there was one in Georgia this morning? So which one is it? Is it Alabama or is it Georgia?
And there is nothing on WSB.
So where's the information that person's getting from the Alabama scene?
Oh, hold on.
Can you send that?
Hold on.
I would just like to know more because there's so many people talking, but nobody's showing, and we want to see it so we can talk about it.
I'm going to send you a link. It says broken pipeline causing spotty gas outages in Metro Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, so is the one you're talking about from Georgia? Or are they saying it's the line from Alabama that's causing the problems in Georgia?
All right. Some gas stations across Metro Atlanta are experiencing spotty gas outages because of a broken Colonial, which is the plantation line, pipeline. The pipeline is one of 2 key pipelines that bring gas into Metro Atlanta from New Orleans.
Okay, so if it broke, it could be broke in Alabama at that point. Does that make sense?
They are not giving the information of where it is down.
All right, but
Maybe
we're gonna
James Bond.
we're gonna make
Remember
the
that movie?
assumption that it's broke in Alabama, and that's what's causing the problems.
Remember when
Okay.
James Bond and what was her name? Richardson, Debbie Richards, or something like that. She was Dr. Christmas in the James Bond movie, and they rode in the tube, and they had the little thing, and they caught up to the nuclear device.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What is
Maybe
all that
that's-
got to do with this?
Maybe that's what's happening in the
Okay.
pipeline right now.
Steph, what you got?
Alabama
or not.
pipeline break boosts Atlanta gas prices. Atlanta gas prices are rising because of a lingering pipeline leak that has spilled an estimated 250,000 gallons of the fuel in Alabama. How much of an increase and how long the price hike might last depend on the duration of the problem with the pipe. One of two operated by the Colonial Pipeline that pass south of Birmingham. The market impact of this is beyond our reach, said Steve Baker, spokesman for the Alpharetta-based company. The average gas price in Atlanta rose from about $2.15 a gallon on Tuesday to $2.22 on Thursday. National prices barely budged in the same period. More than 500 workers were working on the Colonial Pipeline late Thursday, but the company had not given a cause for the leak, nor was it sure when the pipeline would resume carrying gasoline. The longer the outage continues, the greater the effect in Atlanta.
I don't
So-
understand how or why, and everybody can give their reasons, but I call it effing greed. Why does somebody think because there's a shortage, we should jack the price up
Yeah.
and take advantage of everybody? I think that's insane.
Isn't that called gouging? Price gouging?
It should be illegal.
I think it is.
And it says that Alabama and the governors of Alabama and Georgia issued executive orders allowing fuel trucks to operate longer hours than usual.
I'm just shaking my head.
But
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's-
that makes a whole lot of sense. There's a shortage, so let's rape every single customer.
yeah, I know when what was that Hurricane Katrina when it hit and they jacked up all the prices. I was working at Kroger at that time, and it came down from the head honcho that if the gas prices were raised, somebody was gonna get in trouble.
Dude, the North Lake little dam store, they jacked it up to $8 a gallon.
Oh my
God.
God.
Let me tell you something. Channel 5 was down there the next day, and his gas station was shut down
Good.
for what he was doing.
$8 a gallon.
Yeah, man.
That is ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yep.
crazy, though.
So one of the customers ratted him out, and he was shut down.
And
It's insane.
Isn't it like that the gas really actually only costs the station like 83 or
No, no,
like less than a dollar?
no. They only make 5 to 8 cents.
Yeah,
per
they don't
gallon.
make a whole
Oh,
lot.
okay.
But now you
Okay.
go to some other countries before all our taxation is put on, and it is very cheap.
Okay.
You know, because back some of the guys that I know that was in Kuwait was talking about what the prices were in Kuwait versus here.
Yeah.
And then my buddy that drives the tanker, drives the tanker truck that delivers out of Dorville. He says that on an average, by the time oil's picked up from Saudi Arabia or wherever they're picking it up at, the government taxes that ship. And by the time it makes it to the person, the consumer, it's already been taxed 6 times. The same gas has already been taxed 6 times, which is why the gas prices are so sick.
Now, when I was in Germany, which was 1987 to about 91, we had ration cards that we had to purchase.
Yep.
And of course, gas over there is dispensed in liters.
Yep.
So we had figured it out. We were paying $7 a gallon.
That is
what we're
sick.
paying. So, of course, it was adjusted back for us in the military. But if we didn't have our coupons and we could only use them at, I think BP's is
It was so.
I guess this is the
MVP.
good thing. I was just sitting here thinking I keep the bus pretty full most of the time. So
Yeah.
if we do run out of fuel, I'll at least have diesel. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just sitting here thinking about it.
but yeah, we figured out the Netherlands at the time. We figured out the gas over there in US dollars was about $9 a gallon.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was expensive back then, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. If you had to buy, we called it going on the economy. If you bought it on the economy, and that means you didn't purchase through a US vendor or buy the coupons or whatever, It was pretty stiff because the Deutsche Mark was coming down rapidly. When I got there, it was almost 4 marks for $1. But
so you haven't been there when it was 5 marks for $1?
It was like 4 marks for $1, and it got incredibly stupid there. But it was 1.6 by the time I left.
Mm-hmm.
Probably need to take that.
Take that what? Well, we need to shoot your commercial anyways.
Okay.
We overtalked. Everybody hang tight. We'll be right back. It's just for fun in the morning.
Let me take this.
Ow.
Well, this is knocking him. This is James Wood saying that he will never watch. Ever. How outspoken James Wood is.
What is wrong with your phone?
Oh, behave. Austin Powers.
I love you too.
I'm gonna read him that.
Gotta go pee. I start helping him today.
Oh, okay. And he can take her back to you.
Well, actually,
He's going to American Family too.
yeah, I was gonna,
So I don't know what's going on.
yeah, we're gonna do the webinar over there.
I don't know what's going on about the
I was talking to her about Golden Corral. No worries.
because you know couple hours to
Hmm?
and I was saying it still itches, and I don't care who knows it because I doctored it. Huh? Yeah, whatever you said.
She's sitting here talking about her butt itching. What did you say?
Yeah,
Itchy butt, itchy butt.
So, anyways, what do we got going on today?
So, do y'all know who Robbie Gordon is?
Not off the top of my head.
Well,
But you're gonna tell us.
yes, Robbie Gordon used to be a NASCAR driver. He got into some trouble.
Jeff Gordon's brother?
No, actually, he's no relation to Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon's boyfriend,
he's gotta
girlfriend,
be.
husband?
At some point, he's got to be.
They claim that there's no relation, but
And he did what?
Actually, his dad, the father of NASCAR superstar Robbie Gordon, strangled his wife Sharon and then shot himself in a murder-suicide at their Orange County,
Holy cow.
California home. The bodies of 68-year-old Robert Baja Bob Gordon and
Baja.
50, because he was a Baja racer, so that's why they called him Baja Bob. And 57-year-old Sharon Gordon were discovered Wednesday afternoon. The Orange County Coroner's Office describes the death of Robert Gordon as being consistent with a self-inflicted gunshot wound, and the death of Sharon Gordon was a result of strangulation. Cops say a rifle was recovered inside the house. We're told cops are conducting ballistic tests on the weapon to see if it was, in fact, the gun used in the murder-suicide. And just wow.
I would say, wow.
That's pretty heavy duty, man.
Yeah.
When I asked for good stories, I was kind of like, I don't know. That one was a little depressing.
No, I mean, it just goes to show that even rich people are cuckoo.
I would think rich people are more cuckoo than poor people. Poor people are just poor.
Poor people ain't got time to be crazy.
And they ain't got no money to be crazy. How
You know?
crazy can you be if you got $1.98?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't even get nothing at the dollar store.
Well, here's another one off of TMC. James Woods says that Colin Pumpernickel Pickle is a
Eater.
dirtbag, and he's so pissed at the NFL for not punishing the quarterback over his national anthem protest. He's boycotting the league for life.
Just for fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, how you doing? Thank you.
Who's this?
Who is this?
You called us.
Y'all called me 3 times.
I don't know that we've called you.
Is this TQ?
It's TQ.
What up, man?
Marvin, who is it?
It is Bobby.
It's who?
Bobby from Motorhead. You met me in Motorhead. I got a shaved head, long beard. We're throwing them back, baby.
Imagine that. Interrupted my fat girl class.
Really? Do you know a fat girl?
Me, I was in there working that ass out.
Oh, are you single?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm,
Why?
not
You
today.
know what? I was down there in McDonough. I thought maybe you want to go to lunch or something.
I don't live down yonder.
You don't live down yonder?
Mm-mm.
Well, where are you going to the fat girl class? I'll come watch.
It's really not that entertaining, but it's in Dahlonega.
Dahlonega, Jesus. That's a
I
long
know,
way.
right?
That's that's in Tennessee, ain't it?
No, it's in Georgia.
Dahloneg's in Georgia?
Yeah, all day.
All day.
Yeah, all day long. It's in Georgia.
All right, what kind of class is it? I want to know,
It's
can
for
I go?
fat people.
Well, you got to be
I don't know
fat
if
to
you're
go
fat.
to the class, or are you fat? Laughing about?
Are you fat? If you're fat, you can come go with me.
I'm fat. I'm a big ass boy.
Okay, well, come on.
My back looks like a honey bun.
Does it have the white creamy shit on it too?
Wow. You went.
You said it looked like a honey bun.
I know, but is that something you like?
No, I'm good.
All right, I'm just asking. So,
All
what?
right, so you,
What do y'all? You ain't wearing no yoga pants, are you? Fat girls in yoga pants scared of. You know what I mean?
no. Mm-mm.
All right.
No, I don't like that whole Swiss cheese look.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, you know how they got like the holes in their butt and the back of their legs?
Oh, like
Like
looks
it.
like a relief map of Tennessee.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you can see Dahlonega on their ass.
You're so stupid. All right, I gotta go back in.
Well, you know what? I needed to tell you something.
What?
Happy birthday from Just for Fun Radio.
Happy birthday,
Thank
Teresa.
you.
What up, chick? Work it out, and you call it your fat class,
Fat
really?
girl class.
There ain't no fat on you.
Yeah.
And Mike's like, yeah, can I come watch?
I'll come let him.
Well, hey, he'll sit down with a bowl of Cheetos and watch anytime you let him.
Till they kick me out of Kinko's.
Your
I'm
old-
good to go.
Your old man might not be happy.
There you go. All right, I gotta get back in here. Thank y'all.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
That was funny.
Fatty.
Fat girl class. Jesus. I should have looked at the number, but I didn't. I was just so busy going with, I don't know who this is. What are you
I
talking
know
about?
you're like getting an attitude. Am I being pranked?
Well, I was waiting to see if she caught an attitude at that point.
Am I being pranked? What the hell is going on?
I'm looking to see if there's
Wow.
anybody else's name that's popped up that I
I
might
hope
have a
not.
number for.
That was funny.
Ooh,
He's
yeah.
a cop, so I probably don't want to text him.
When you said when she said you called me 3 times, I was like, who the
Yeah.
heck did we call? Oh yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I heard the 3 times part.
As soon as I
Not
heard her
3
voice.
times.
On the
Window
hot,
if you want
if
me.
you're I touch myself.
Oh my God. So touch myself. Really, Mike?
Hmm.
I touch myself.
Well, isn't that how the song goes?
Hmm.
That's not how the song goes. Okay.
I don't know.
I thought that's how the song goes. So
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah. Wapner's on in 5.
Alrighty
Wapner's on at 5.
Yeah, Wapner's on in 5. Wapner, yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
Rain
Wapner.
Man.
You know how many people haven't seen that movie?
I can't swear that I remember watching.
If you make reference
I didn't
to that
sleep
movie,
through it though. Not
Yeah.
like Alice.
If you make references to that movie, you'd be surprised how many people just don't get it. They just don't get it. Oh wow, a golden toilet! Look at that. A New York City museum is offering
Oh.
visitors a chance to sit on a golden throne, but only in private. It's part of the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum. Italian artist Maurizio Catarina replaced the toilet in the museum's 4th floor restroom with a fully functional 18-karat gold toilet. Man.
Huh.
Talking about just shitting away money.
I wonder if they got it from Saddam's place.
Saddam Hussein, what?
That was just an outburst.
No, I said Saddam Hussein. What?
Now the people are posting that 3-minute video of Hillary Clinton talking with the ruling class in Saudi Arabia that she's buddies with. You know, how is it that she's even close? You get what I'm going here? I mean, I don't understand with all this stuff that's coming up. How is it that she's running neck and neck with Mr. Trump, with the Donald? It's confusing me. I mean, she's losing ground. Don't get me wrong.
Well, you know,
the last couple of things, she's really losing ground.
Yeah, you know, Donald Trump was on Dr. Oz yesterday.
He was also
about
on the
his
night
health.
show. Yeah, and apparently the guy's like in really good shape. He needs to lose a couple pounds.
Who?
Hey, don't we all?
Trump.
Oh,
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, he everything was pretty good. I think he said he needs to lose what 15, 20 pounds.
I didn't sit and watch it. I just caught it in intervals, you know. Intervals, yeah, like when I was going in and out doing stuff.
Intervals.
Yeah, intervals.
She makes it sound like she was in a class. Intervals.
Nah, I should have been in a class yesterday.
I need to be in a class. I should be in a class too.
you need some class. Wait, did I say that out loud?
No, I don't need.
No, I was putting groceries up. I was just, you know, doing stuff. I was taking care of the dogs, getting their flea stuff on them
I
because it was
know.
that time.
I gotta do that too.
Well, I don't understand how we move from a house that has grass and we spray something in the yard
Mhm.
and it kills the fleas and ticks, and we move into a house that there's just dirt in the backyard and we spray something back there to kill fleas and ticks and it didn't work.
There's no grass.
But the fleas are so bad. They are horrible.
But the grass is kind of what holds the stuff.
I thought it
Those-
was the dirt. Because it all goes down.
So do blondes, but that don't mean everybody marries one. So,
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
oh my God.
That was good. That was quick.
just
What's happening, people?
yeah, let's
Okay,
change subjects.
It's in another language.
Anything else going on? I'm trying to see, is there anybody to mess with?
What are we doing tomorrow? Anyone?
The Bureau, say it. I can never say it.
Sweetwater Distillery, the brewery,
Brewery.
brewer.
But that's where we're going.
I
I just don't know what time.
The place they brew beer.
Yes, we're going there. I don't know what time.
just said it.
I thought somebody told me it's like 12:30.
Now, is that a restaurant or is it? Because I heard it was a restaurant, but then.
Hell, do I look like I know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were supposed to do
I didn't. I'm not.
research on
I'm
it.
not. Why am I researching it? I'm not the guy that put it together.
If it goes
Yeah.
well, you'll take credit for it.
No. All I'm doing is showing up. Somebody else is driving. Somebody else is making the plans. I'm calling the person that's supposed to be in charge.
Yeah. Get them on the
Mm.
phone. Marijuana kills pain. Opiates kill people.
All righty then.
I'm going to start my own cause. I don't know what. I'm just,
Calls you want to
yeah. I don't know. What should I do? Y'all got any ideas?
masturbate.
No. No. Already did that.
Reached the voicemail box of
Oh, come on now. I'll answer the dang phone.
I thought something like that would come out of your mouth.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you to do.
Mm.
Yeah, the ringleader who's the one that told me what time the tour starts?
It was too confusing on the
Who's
message
told
board.
it? Are you the one that told it?
Negative tally, Ghost Rider. I have nothing to do with this. Remember, I wasn't even invited.
Yeah, but you said you're showing up.
No, you said
You're
don't
not
come.
showing up?
You said don't go.
You're an idiot.
reached the voicemail box
Didn't
of
Yeah, but I turned around and said, do you want to go? And you went, yeah.
Well,
So
jump down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. You need to make up your mind because you told me not to go.
So
I
you're
wasn't
going.
invited.
I told you I'm riding with Steve. Steve's driving. I'm riding with Steve. All the big folks are going in Steve's truck. That'd be me, you, Steve, and whoever else jumps in the back.
I thought I wasn't invited.
Oh
Here we
my
go
God.
again.
If you don't want to, you don't.
Man, I'm looking at a recipe for some Cajun jambalaya, and that looks
This girl I know was texting me earlier.
Well, she knows the number and she doesn't want to answer it.
You've reached the voicemail box of 70647411996.
Oh, I just gave out her number. Oops.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of doing it.
Oh, thank you. Because I'm trying to find another number
That's
that
why
I was supposed to call earlier.
silly.
What about her?
Silly Willy.
No.
Okay. Also, I checked on a few things, and there really isn't any type of Hard Labor Creek paranormal tour or camping thing.
Oh, yeah. I remember
checked
when we were talking about
There
that.
doesn't appear to be any. There might have been, but they don't know of any. They're like, you can come out here and walk in the woods. Bite me. I'm not gonna go out there and try to find ghosts. I think ghosts should try to find me.
All right, listen, I got a prank I'm fixing to do.
You're gonna do it?
Hold on. The person that's wanted me to do it, I'm trying to find out if they're listening.
Oh, it says my goal this weekend is to move just enough so that no one thinks I'm dead. I got so much schoolwork to do. That should be me. Oh, wow. This one says tag someone who's always tying. I should tag Scotty in that one. Scotty has
shoe tying. I don't tie my shoes.
Scott, yeah, Velcro. Millennium.
I got slip-ons, man.
Millennium. How funny. Y'all know where I got Covington Millennium from, right?
Yeah, because that stupid people that keep sending me friggin' requests.
It was right there on the screen. I was like, damn, where am I from? Oh, yeah, Covington Millenniums.
Yeah, somebody from Covington Millenniums keeps sending me a friend's request, and I'm like, who the hell are you?
Every day.
And I'm not a millennium, first of all. Second, I hate millenniums because I think they're just worthless people who don't want to work, who probably have a bunch of free Obama phones. Drives me a little cuckoo.
Man, can you still get an Obama phone?
I don't know. Are you trying to pick up one?
Didn't we ask earlier? You should go and just see.
Why don't
Okay,
you
so watch this. This is the guy that had the bike
Why
stolen.
me?
Shh.
Shh.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
Damn it, man. We will continue to try to get him. I was actually going to call and say, hey, yeah, man, let's call about that Harley you got for sale on Craigslist.
Oh, talking about that.
And then watch him come unglued and go, no, my Harley was stolen.
Oh.
Well, it's got your number right here. It said call Tony.
Yeah.
But he didn't answer. And she said he's hopping planes because of what he does for a living.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have to continue to try to catch him.
I have a compound bow. No, crossbow. I have a crossbow that I'm selling.
How do you have something that you don't know what it is?
Well, I always get.
I mean, the only time that ever happens is that last time you had to go to the clinic.
I have a crossbow for sale. I know it's getting to be hunting season again, and I will not be partaking this year. And
bring it over here. Let's get Alex to fly his drone, and we'll shoot at it.
No, these arrows, these bolts, the heads on them.
Put a screw on it. A string on it.
The arrow, the head of the arrow costs $35.
Yeah, and his drone costs what?
$17.
Yeah, okay. So,
yeah, he doesn't talk about flying his drone anymore. I wonder what happened.
I don't know.
I brought mine to a hover, and I was doing some really cool. I'm trying to get it. Oh, hey, look at that. I was trying to get it to identify moving objects. So I put a bunch of bread out, and the geese were eating it. And I was trying to pick out one goose and just have the camera follow that one goose around.
So was it like going duck, goose? Sorry.
Steal my damn jokes, man.
What was you fixing to say that?
Farthead, you know I was going to say that.
No, I did not know you were going to say that.
You're such a butthead.
I was just messing with you. I had no idea that you were going to try to say that.
Do you know that 7 years ago today, I started Facebook? I started Facebook 7 years ago.
Oh, ain't that worthless information?
Yeah, yeah. Because everybody was playing that stupid game, Mafia Wars. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh God, everybody was playing that, and I'm like, why are y'all wasting your time? Oh wait, I got to kill off some guy, and I'm like, what are you doing? Then suddenly, whoosh, I was hooked. Yeah, I was hooked. I used to always do whatchamacallit, like Bible verses. I should really get back.
All right, here we're gonna prank another one. You're gonna say happy birthday to her, and then when she says, "I don't remember you," say you're on my Facebook page, and I've seen you do karaoke a bunch of places, you know, because she has done karaoke.
Well, yeah, that'll be fun.
Up at Hank's before. Hank and Jerry's?
Yeah.
Okay. So here she goes. Her name's Jenny.
Yep. Don't get up till 1
You
o'clock.
have reached the voicemail box.
We're gonna try again anyways.
Yeah, that's the best way.
The people I can be annoying to, I will. I don't know who's more annoying, Stephanie or Mike.
You have reached the voicemail box of 40.
Oh my God! Really?
Just why not? I mean, what else do we got to do? Got 10 minutes to drive people crazy.
Steph really likes that too.
The voicemail box of 40448257.
Damn, people, why don't you answer the phone?
It's their birthday. It's their
It's a birthday, so they're not going to play. All right, man. So what are we doing? Are we going to Golden Corral for lunch or not?
I believe we are going to Golden. It's 10 o'clock's a little early for lunch, though. I mean,
Yeah, but what afterwards? Are we still going to the aquarium or?
no, I can't go to the aquarium. I
Why
gotta go.
not?
Mike sucked. He makes all these promises to you.
Yeah, he did.
Has
did
he
make a
given you any sex yet? Because he should have made that promise too.
He didn't.
Look at his eyes.
Wow. Being a little generous with my penis, aren't
Well, I can't use mine. I might as well. I might as well set you up.
So, no, because I got to go after lunch.
Listen to his excuses.
Stephanie, and I got to go to, and you're going too because you're riding with us. American Family Insurance. Got to do some work today.
So, hey, Mike,
Hey,
I was told to tell you
You
this.
know what? You just let me do.
I'm sorry.
So, Mike,
Got to work.
here's what I was told. It's funny
Okay.
how old Military Mike says in the commercial for KMT Security.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to feel safe when you're not at home? He says, because the response is yes. That's why I keep one in the chamber. Because we know you are all about
Well, I mean,
not keeping one in the chamber.
I bet you I can draw my weapon. I can fire it as accurately, if not more accurately, than you can. And I'm willing to test that with a timer. So anytime, let's do this. Let's kick
Hey,
this pig.
people, call in and just give Mike a hard time for him. Let me down within these 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. She's been here 2 weeks, and he's not kept one promise.
Well, that's me.
So
No
anybody would like
excuse.
to call in with a shut up Mike,
excuse.
or you're a loser Mike, or you disgust me Mike, or Mike, stop sending my mother weird messages.
Tell your mom,
Anything like that.
tell your mom not to leave stuff at my house. I thought that was funny.
No phone calls. Mike, they don't even love you enough to call to harass you.
Yeah.
They love me enough that they send me stupid messages about how they want to kill me.
Kill you?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I've
everybody
had
knows
death
that.
threats before.
You've had death threats this morning. I just didn't hit the send button.
Just for fun.
Yeah, thank you, caller. You're coming in broken and
Shut
stupid.
up, you're a loser, Mike.
You're number 3. You're number 3 on my list of 2 people I like.
Yeah, but you're a number 2.
Yeah, well, you're a number 3, poopy head.
Well, then that means.
Are you
he's
going
the-
tomorrow, by the way?
Yes, I am. We have something planned for that afternoon. We rearranged it, but I can't miss that appointment. It's kind of important.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
Yeah, I don't either.
What-
So why don't you just go to your
what
appointment?
time are you talking about doing whatever? And you're, from what I understood,
Bree and I have to be there at 5 o'clock.
okay, because I originally heard that there's some 12:30 something, and that's what we were going to. But now I can't get Abby on the phone, who was the person who was setting us all up with all these times. So we'll find out from Abby. Alex says to you, Mike, but he can do. I'm assuming putting the bullet in the chamber. But he can do it while fighting off an attacker.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Alex is like me. He believes if you're going to have a gun, it's stupid to have an unloaded gun.
Yeah. Well, it's not
I put
unloaded.
3 bullets in a chamber.
No, it's not unloaded. It's loaded. It just doesn't have one in the chamber.
Then it's not loaded.
And here's my point is I've had somebody pull a gun at me and they died. You've had a gun pulled at you and they took your wallet. So shut up.
He didn't have a gun then.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's why
he said
now
he could
has a
fight him
gun.
off. He said he could fight him off. If you're such a Billy badass, then why didn't you waka do some Krav Maga on him or whatever?
He didn't have a gun back then. Hey, have
didn't
you
have
and
his
him?
hands?
Have you and him went shooting?
Well, we went that one time.
What did y'all do? Like shoot each other off? Boy, that sounded horrible. Did y'all have a
Is that
shoot off?
time
Oh my God.
All right, time for a commercial
Oh my
there.
God, let me get that picture out of my head. Ugh.
As we're
Did y'all have a
losing
shoot off? Did you have a
this-
shooting competition?
No, we didn't do any of that.
competition.
And we didn't touch anything that didn't belong to us. So I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
that was horrible.
That
I
was-
apologize. That's not what I meant.
That's what you said, though.
Well, y'all need to have a
Oh
shooting
my God.
game, match, whatever.
Here's the thing: is if you've ever got to like shoot in a non-competition,
oh my
but
God, that was
to
horrible.
prove a point, you're just asking for someone to end up getting hurt. So
All right, Jeff, let me catch this next call, Bubba.
Y'all have a great day. Enjoyed the pranks this morning. By
Thank
the
you,
way.
sir. We'll see you later.
see you
Bye bye.
See you three.
Just for fun.
Hey man, what's going on?
Hey,
I knew
what's
you'd come.
happening?
So that,
I knew
that
it'd come.
message, that's okay. That message got lost in translation. My question was, can Mike draw his gun, rack the slide, while he's using his other hand to fight off an attack?
Yes.
I'm wondering if he can draw,
Yes.
rack the slide, and get a shot off one-handed
Yes.
quickly and effectively before he gets stabbed to death.
Yes, I can.
Okay. If you can, that's great.
I can load my weapon by pushing it up against my thigh or my buttock.
Yeah, rack it off your belt.
You can rack it
Absolutely.
up his
Why I
rectum.
have my left hand out, and I can.
Would that be called racking or rectum?
Well, I also have training in Aikido, so I can do a wrist lock and put the gun up to the guy's chest and shoot him. I guess the difference is.
Can you do that with a Cheeto in your hand, though?
The difference is that I have shot somebody up close, and so
We
I'm
have no
speaking
proof of that.
Oh, what do you want me to do? Bring you a picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring me a
just-
picture.
now-
We got pictures of you getting your ass whooped, so we don't need to. We don't
No,
need
there's
to-
no pictures of me getting my ass whooped.
Just
so
a
there's
result.
no proof, just a result.
Yeah. So
What you'll do is
I
you'll
just-
send us a picture of you standing next to some dirt, and the next picture will be the guy laying in the dirt, like your drone picture.
No, it's much different.
I'm just curious what the logic is of having an empty chamber. That's all.
Well, I've
To me, it
explained it
doesn't
before.
make any sense.
Well, I've explained it before.
I don't know that. That's fine. I don't know that I've heard you explain it.
I
but
think
maybe
y'all
you
need to
have.
go shoot and do a competition.
I
Well,
thought-
A
I'm not
friendly-
saying-
I imagine
A friendly
I
wager.
imagine Michael is a very good shot.
The
No,
friendly
Good trainer.
I
Listen,
I'll
a
tell you that.
friendly-
He's a good instructor.
a friendly wager. Whoever wins buys dinner, or
I know-
whoever
I know,
loses
but
buys dinner. I mean.
I don't see what the you see what I'm getting at. I mean, Alex is a very methodical shooter. He is. He's got great form. He shoots well, and he can micromanage his shots, which is really good. What I guess I'm trying to find out is what would be the purpose of the competition?
I don't know. Just
are you going for faster? Are you going for more
two men trying to
or?
prove who's better? I just was saying, make a competition out of it.
I'm not worried about that. I know Mike's a great instructor. I imagine he's a very good shooter also.
Thank you.
And I'm not, that's not even a question. But I don't understand why. I still don't get why you carry with an empty chamber. That's your thing. I'm not criticizing you. I think it's great. And if you've trained and practiced enough that you can get that gun out and get around in that chamber and protect your own life, then I think that's brilliant. I just don't get it.
Right. There's actually a thing too, a really popular instructor. I'm sure you probably heard of him, the Masood guy. He, he always talks about you probably are going to get shot before you get your weapon out. And so you've got to be able to rack the weapon. You've got to be able to change the magazine as well with one hand. And so that's just something we always practice. So.
Absolutely. I practice that all the time. Yeah. And you're not alone, by the way. The Israeli Defense Force, that's how they train. They carry an empty chamber, and they train every time they draw that gun, they rack the slide. And they're quick. They're really quick. Yeah. But I never see them do it one-handed. I only ever see them do it in training or practice, and when they're out on a range and nobody's attacking them. And,
now, I'm going to really freak you out with this one. Do you realize on some of the forward operating bases in Afghanistan, you were not allowed to have a round in the chamber, either your M4 or your M9?
Yeah, I appreciate
and in Texas
that.
too.
So
that's kind of crazy if you ask me. But
I got you.
I guess. I guess it's a liability issue for the military. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of dumbasses out there.
I mean, while you were actually in a combat zone, did you follow that rule?
No.
That's what I think.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, here in Atlanta, I guess it makes a bit more sense. But over there, I can't see having an empty.
We did basically with our M4s, but I'll be honest with you, the only time I carried my M4 was when I went outside the wire. I didn't carry my M4 around on the fob. I had my 9mm.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Mike is an excellent firearms instructor.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
If you want some training or some refinement, or you just want to go practice, hit Mike up because he is very, very good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He's one of those instructors who put this. I've had a lot of instructors that try to make you feel like a dumbass. Mike isn't that way. Mike will not make you feel like an idiot. He'll assess your level of skills. He'll work with you, and here's the important thing: he will improve you.
Cool.
And that's valuable in an instructor. Anyway, that's it. Sorry.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
Your show.
Cool beans.
All right, man. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
All right, you guys, we're fixing to roll up out of here. It's that time of the day.
Man, he could have came up with a better hat. Trump, I like baseball caps, but I can't wear that ugly cap that he came up with. The Make America Great cap.
Yeah.
It's just ugly looking. Couldn't he have done something better? Seriously, you're worth like $11 billion.
It looks like it has a
It looks
really big, oversized bill.
Yeah, it does. Maybe you could get one in mesh. So what's that right there? I see a mic and a question mark. I can't read it though, dude.
Yeah, it was the girl from the tanning salon back in the day.
Okay, I
Carissa, you don't get it.
I can't read it. So.
Yeah, you just can't read it. All right, look, we're gonna get out of here. We're going to Golden Corral for all your belly aches.
Yes, carrot cake,
Salmonella Palace,
carrot cake'em.
What the hell would you say that for when we're fixing to go there to eat?
I know, man.
because my grandparents actually got salmonella from the one we're fixing to go eat at.
So you going to eat there?
I don't know.
I
just find it funny that we're fixing to go eat there. She wants to bring that up.
I am in a big, huge way. I've been loving my Golden Corralage.
All right, man. We're out. Everybody have a great day.
See ya!
Bye, y'all.
Thanks to Karina for coming in and
Thanks for
wasting 2 weeks of her life.
Yep.
That she'll never get back. Yeah,
Yep.
the best time she ever had was last night.
That will I never forget either.
Hey, could you get back on the microphone? The show's still going.
You're like an elephant.
Wow.
Why did you call her like an elephant? That's so rude.
You know what?
She said
Well,
she
that
never
was
forgets.
You know what? You know what? That's okay. I've got a list and I'm working it down. Trust me, because he let me down.
Man.
Wow,
And that
whenever
was
a
rude
for
German
you
looks
to
at you and
say-
says you're on the list, that can't be good.
And that was rude for you to say that the best time she had last night
Was last
night.
Yeah, on the night show. She sounded really good on the night show.
But
Well,
we took
that's
her to
because
do
I had the
some
chance to
things.
talk.
Yeah, see? She could be as slow as she want and talk on the radio. It's really good.
Wow, he just called you slow.
Well, I didn't call her an elephant now, did I?
No, I said like an elephant. 'Cause she said she never forgets.
Just keep it coming. That's all right.
All right, you guys, we're going to get out of here. It's just fun.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us. What, Mike? Yeah, he does that all the time off the mic. I'm going to get you a headset where it stays right there and you can't like get away from it.
That'd be cool.
I'd never have to worry about you not being on the
Like
mic.
the microphone, like you know, be like that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'll do radio calls and stuff.
537. This is Atlanta
What
Airport.
an idiot. What an idiot. All right, everybody. We will see y'all on the flip side. Everybody stay out of trouble. Don't do anything we would do. If you would like to be part of what we're doing tomorrow, you just need to reach out to us. We're going to try to figure it out.
If somebody is actually good at planning stuff, if you
Normally-
call us and help us with
What do you
tomorrow.
normally I plan it, but this one I let somebody else plan it
Okay.
because I couldn't plan it because I didn't know what my situation was going to be.
Gotcha.
So, you know, I'll continue to call the same number that I keep calling.
Yep.
Hey, let's call it one more time though.
Let's do it. Now, are we calling for a prank or are we calling to find out what we're doing?
I was going to call to find out what's going on.
Well, let's prank
Recents.
the person that's supposed to be helping us figure this out. Let's say that we're calling from Sweetwater and we
And just
understand.
to clarify something,
Oh, God, here we go.
I had a great time over at Steph's.
Aw.
Nobody said you didn't. I was talking about on the show. You had a.
I think the funnest time she had was when she went to wrestling. That was hilarious.
Rattling off in German.
Talking about watching the guy get his tooth knocked out.
That was crazy to hear about.
And then she was,
Feigling.
are they really looking for his tooth? They're like, yeah, they're really looking for his tooth.
Reached the voicemail.
How long
box
can you be
of
looking for his tooth?
706.
I guess
right, you
until they
guys.
find it.
They didn't find it at all.
And then still, even after they were breaking the ring down, they were
They were
still
still
looking
looking
for
for
that tooth.
Somebody was on two for duty.
Yeah. I think they even told the kids, hey, the first one that finds the tooth, you get $20. Nobody found that tooth.
I think he
Well,
swallowed
if it was
Ah,
a
yeah,
gold
I think
tooth,
he-
he already put it in his pocket.
Could be.
That $20
But-
tooth worth more than that when I melt that gold down.
Man, we used to have people come in with gold teeth all the time over at the pawn shop. Always wanting to trade in that grill.
Oh,
Why y'all looking at me?
That
like I'm
just-
Does
crazy?
it come with slobber?
No, sometimes.
y'all did that
Yeah,
though?
why not? It's gold.
It's gold.
Heck yeah.
Ugh.
But it was
Shoot.
in somebody's mouth.
Ugh.
It's gold. It
Ugh.
melts. If it's real gold, it's gold.
It was gold, man. Shoot. Of
Uh.
course we take it. We took any gold, man. We took old bracelets, old rings, anything. Nose piercings, ear piercings.
Gold's gold.
Gold is gold.
All right, man. We're out. Everybody have a great day. We'll see y'all. Thanks to for our guest coming in and hanging out with us for a couple of weeks.
Mhm.
She's gonna go
Cheers.
regain some sanity next week, and she'll probably still be calling in and listening in.
Going to Marietta.
Yeah.
And then back off to Germany she goes
She's
to,
gonna
to
go.
reality.
Yeah.
Back overseas.
But
And then hopefully next time you come over here, I won't be physically screwed
Yeah,
up.
so I get my motorcycle right?
Yeah, man, this
Okay.
week's straight. And you know, my mind a little while ago, I was like, man, I should still go ahead and get it on the bike and take it for a ride. And then I'm like, nah, because I'm just
I'm hurting too much.
I'm starting to heal. I could just see getting on that bike and mess myself back up for another week. And I got a wedding I got to get ready for next week. So it's like, man, if I screw myself up, I won't be able to do that wedding. So
Oh, but before we go, real quick, one thing that I just got to say that we are talk about with what happened yesterday. It was kind of funny. We were talking about possibly doing a low country bowl tonight.
yeah, what happened to that?
My air conditioning went out. But anyways,
It would. Well, you would be outside. So what's your air conditioning got to do with being outside?
No, it would be on. We would be cooking it in the house on the stove.
Oh, well, that's not a low country boil then if you're doing it inside.
No.
Yeah, but
that's just low country.
We were talking.
Mike
I was
ain't laughing, never
telling.
mind.
I was telling Karina, what was in a low country boil, and I said, there's shrimp, there's potatoes, there's sausages, there's corn, there's mud bugs, and she's like, whoa,
wait a minute.
Wait. We don't eat bugs in Germany.
I said, I don't do bugs and insects.
Yeah, she said, I don't do bugs and insects. And I said, okay, we got to stop because we were meeting the rest of everybody at the restaurant. I said, we got to stop. We got to save this for when we go to the restaurant so that we can finish this conversation with the rest of everybody. And so then Scottie and Ashley and I were telling Karina that all a mud bug was a crawfish, that it's a little miniature lobster. It's the lobster of the fresh water. And
the lobster of the fresh water. No, it's not fresh water.
It's a parasite.
It's not a lobster.
You might want to call it the baby lobster of a muddy creek, but it is not fresh water.
And that's what Crystal said. She was like, no, it is not a lobster.
I found one the other day when I was digging in the side of the lake because I had to fix that wall, and I found one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, especially after you told me they're eating.
Why would they only be in creeks?
That's what Travis said.
I gotta explain something to you. He's not that smart of a guy. Why do you listen to everything he says?
Because he's my husband. I'm supposed to.
Wow. I'm just gonna go with just wow.
You listen to everything that comes out of his mouth.
Well, he never listens to anything that comes out of my mouth, and I'm always right. Imagine that.
Okay.
He's always wrong, and I'm always right.
I'm going to explain why both of you aren't that smart. Y'all married each other.
Wow.
Yeah, I did dumb down when I married him.
Ooh.
I don't know about all that. I mean, okay. We'll let you go with that one. I was just joking, but we'll let you have it. All right, we got to get out of here, you guys. Everybody have a great day. We'll see y'all. Again, we're going to try to get out tomorrow. What's the name of the place we're going again?
Sweetwater
Distillery, and it's in the ATL.
I believe so.
Correct.
Yes,
so,
and
we're gonna load up like 2, 3, 4 cars and go out that way. Can't take the bus because there's really no place to park it. So,
yeah, I guess we're eating somewhere.
I don't know. We're doing all sorts of little.
Hopefully, somebody will figure
tomorrow.
it out.
Yeah,
all right, we're out.
Hey, bye, Jacob, for the last time. Choose.
We're taking Karina to see Helen tomorrow.
Yes, and my friend.
She's been at your house. She's already seen Hell.
I said Helen. Helen.
Yeah, let me know what you think of Helen.
All right. Yeah. We love you guys. We'll see y'all on the flip side. Stay good. Stay honest. Well, maybe you're not good at being honest, but stay good at it. We'll see y'all later.
Do what you do.
And if you do it just for fun.